night when we don't have all of our players. So we are going to instead do a little side questing
with us.
with Rick and Morty. What do you need?
So let's just do. We have an opening comic here. These goblins suck. Vampires suck. Morty, succubi suck. These are kobolds. Species identification is a vital part of a successful dungeoneering. Stomp, stomp. Goblins, kobolds. Summer wielding what looks to be a warhammer. We are playing D&D in the world of Rick and Morty.
Tonight is going to be the Lost Dungeon of Rickedness. Big Rick energy. So basically, you two are going to encompass one of our two-party members. We've got 5 to choose from. I think we've got them up on the screen, right, John?
We do. Starting on the left, we have Meatface. Then we have Kier Bravan. Then we have Ari Strongbow. Then we have Leon Amaranthia. And then we have Keth Silverson. Going left to right on my screen. And so Bien and I need to choose which character.
Yeah, we need a character apiece. I will tone things down a little bit because it's meant for a group of 4, I think. So I'll make things a little bit easier on you guys.
Fingers crossed.
I don't need any, and I'll be able to give you guys the actual pre-generated characters. So who are you guys gonna play?
I don't know. Who are you feeling, Bien? I've been playing a magic user in our main campaign, so I kind of want to get away from that for this.
So Ari is a fighter.
Okay.
Oh, she's a fighter.
Keth is a rogue.
Yeah.
Kier is a wizard. Leon is, let's see, a cleric.
Okay.
And I think we guessed right that I think Meatface is also a fighter, actually.
Oh, he's also a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
But more of a barbaric, two-handed, crazy guy, it seems.
Yeah, just
And Ari seems to be a bit more of a
just a different kind of
wielder. Well, I wouldn't be against playing Meatface, just the crazy two-handed fighter. What about you, Bien?
I'm leaning towards Keth first, and then maybe Ari second.
Going with another Dex fighter.
Well, Keth and Meatface could be pretty good together.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Keth.
Right. You know, also anyone in Lan is always a good choice too. Having a cleric is always
helpful. A cleric would keep us alive, but this is more about what's fun.
Exactly. All right. So on the handouts page or in the journal, do you guys have access to the pre-generated characters?
We do.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and pull those up.
Oh, wait. It seems they're just the pictures in the handouts. Oh, there it is.
Just shared Meatface. And I will share Keth as well.
Oh, interesting. Keth's a half-orc. That's funny.
And Meatface is just a human. All right.
So now that we have players set out, you guys have your characters already. Let's see. Where do we start? Three, two. There it is. Okay, great. So we have Keth and Meatface.
And
Oh, yeah.
Meatface, who is somehow human. A gross-looking human.
All right, so are you guys ready to get started?
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I guess we'll do some introductions. I'm Tom. I'm your GM every week, all the time. Loving every minute of it. On my right, I've got Being next.
What's up, guys? I'm Being. Tonight, I'm playing Keth Silverson, the half-orc rogue.
Also known as
Also known as
Morty.
Morty.
And Jimmy J.
Jimmy J the John here. Tonight I will not be playing Visitel Veilna. Instead I'll be playing Meatface. A human fighter.
Good old
Two-handed
Meatface.
axe wielder, it seems. It's time to meet Meatface and see what he's all about.
All right, and looks like Meatface and Keth, is that his name?
Yep.
Meatface and Keth are on an adventure. And so let's get going already. I will read the following right now. You're an adventurer. Or maybe you're even a group of adventurers. Whatever. Why are you here? Nobody cares. Don't tell me your backstory. We're here to kick ass and find treasure. That's your motivation. Now get ready to roll. In front of you is a dark staircase. Its mysterious shadows beckon you to enter. And by beckon, I mean you need to go down the stairs, or there's not a hell lot of a purpose for us sitting around here wasting anybody's time, right?
Let's do it.
All right, that's a good enough reason to start. No taverns, no want-ads, no wizards begging you to retrieve the bauble of Blurgerblop, which, by the way, is actually completely worthless to the Blurgerblopians. Total waste of your time.
Of course.
So, we will get started in the Lost Dungeon of Rictum. So you guys should be able to see yourself in the bottom left-hand corner.
Far left. Completely dark.
It's all completely dark.
For me, it is.
And me as well.
Hold on. Need to go into the character settings. Keth is controlled and edited by okay. You might have to reload. I'm not really sure.
Alrighty.
But you should be able to see some stuff now. Being, do you see anything in the bottom left-hand corner?
Refreshing as we speak. There we go. That's it.
All right. Jimmy J, you see something in the bottom left-hand corner?
Seeing me.
All right.
I'm seeing Meatface. And no one else. But nothing around me. Just me on a field of black.
You on a field of black. Let me double check my page settings. Hold on. And Keth, what can you see?
I see Keth, I see Meatface, and then I see a...
And you see the room, right?
Yeah, small room.
I do not
Small
see
room.
that.
Meatface, I have a feeling you don't see that.
Because he's human?
Because I think you're human.
Mm-hmm. What's happening? Kev, tell me what's up. I'm lost, I'm last, I'm
do you
scared.
Want to... Let's see.
Do we have a torch?
Would you like a torch, sir?
I would like a torch, yeah. Also, tell me your face has become a cart. I don't know if you want to do anything about that.
Oh, it's a cart? Why
It's
is it
a
a cart?
now. It's no longer your face, it's now a cart.
Oh, it'll probably go back. On my screen, it's showing that it's me. So
Yeah, I see Tom as well. I had to
I do not.
well,
Reload the page again, I guess.
Third time's a charm.
game settings. Let's see.
There you are. I'm seeing you now. It's Tommy.
Okay, and you don't see anything, right, John? Your character.
I'm still just Meatface on a field of black, yes.
All right, cool. Did you want to light a torch, Meatface?
Well, what do I hear around me? What's the situation?
We'll sort of get started. So are you guys deciding to descend the staircase into the room?
Hell yeah.
What staircase?
So this room is dark.
Watch your meat face.
Hence the darkness, meat face. And it smells like a pet store.
Oh.
It's all wood chips and warm poop down here. A bunch of bats flap around the room. They look harmless.
Well, Calf, what do you see down here?
Nothing, meat face. Just a room. Down we go.
That's not telling me much. Where are we going? Down where?
Down the stairs. One step at a time. Come on.
I'm going to light the torch because Calf's being useless.
Okay, so go ahead and light the torch, meat face.
All right.
And a little torch lights up. Let's give meat face some light here. So the torch has a 30-foot light radius, right?
I believe.
And with a start of dim at, let's call it 15 feet. Boom. Meat face has a
20-foot radius for an additional 20 of dim is the torch.
Okay, so we'll call it a 40-foot with 20 dim. Boom. Meat face has some light. You got that, meat face?
I see it. I see it right there.
All right. And so now that meat face has some light down here, Keth, you can tell that these bats, they're not bats.
Oh shit. These aren't bats.
What bats?
These bats are sturges. Roll initiative.
What bats? I don't see any fucking bats.
There are some bats flapping around. You do see them. They're sturges now.
I don't see them. Are they on the screen?
Oh, they will be.
Oh.
Right now.
Oh. What?
All right.
Oh, my stats tell me.
You should have a
Oh,
character
there
sheet.
it is. Character sheet. Initiative -1. Fantastic.
All right. So let's go ahead and let's roll some initiative. We've got our sturges. The character sheet. For the
Hey,
sturges.
all right.
Look at that. These sturges are crazy fast.
Gaff, we could handle some sturges, right?
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Sturges are going to go at a 15 and an 8.
This is...
Let me just pop this out so I can look at my... Sorry, just trying to get my stuff set.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna bring my character sheet outside of Lord 20, just because it takes up too much screen space.
Yeah, you can pop it out.
Yeah. Lawful
I love
neutral.
Ket's ideals and bonds.
Personality trait. I like the sound of snapping bones. It relaxes me. Ideals. I must find the temple of the golden chicken. There, the curse of my family can be lifted. Bonds. My great axe is a family heirloom, and it's by far my most precious possession.
All right.
Flaws, I have anger issues.
So, Kath, you've reached the bottom of the stairs. Meatface has lit a torch and has come down the stairs with you. These bats that were sort of flying around this pet store smelling room. There's a door to your north. And these bats are actually sturges, little kind of like overgrown mosquitoes, if you will, the size of bats who have little suckers, and they're about to dive bomb you.
Oh,
what do you do,
shit.
Kath?
Fucking have my dagger ready to attack this shit.
All right, go right ahead. You're first in our initiative order. So what do you want to do? It's right next to you.
I'm gonna attack it in the face.
All right, you gonna try to stab it?
Hell yeah.
All right, you go to slash at this thing. 17 will definitely hit it.
Sweet.
Go ahead and slice it open.
That is a 1d6. And then he gets Dex mod on daggers, right? Is that right? Or is it?
He does.
Okay, so it's +2. 3 damage.
3 damage. It should say also on your character sheet, probably.
Yeah,
It does.
Oh,
Yes.
1d4 +2. Sorry. Let me
Yeah,
reroll.
1d4 + 2.
If it's
Yeah,
a
that sounds
dagger, yes.
Still,
Even
even
better.
better.
That's
6 damage. You slice this thing in half.
Slice.
Kath, you jump up. You're like, fuck Sturgis. What's that? Slice that first one in half.
Next.
All right. Kath, is there anything else you want to do? You can move around.
Do it.
All right. Meatface.
All right, time for me to step in here. Let me bring in my family heirloom great axe, and with a big 2-handed swing, he brings it down on the Sturgis.
All right. Slice that sturge in half. Chop him up.
Will a 9 hit?
Meatface, these sturges are rather small. A little too big for that enormous great axe swinging at it. And this little sturge sort of darts to the side, just out of way of your great axe. Anything else you want to do?
I mean, let's see, what level are we? No, I mean, that's all I got. I'm gonna move. I'll just stay where I am, actually, so it can't get away. But
All right.
I'm gonna stand my ground and
This
kinda...
sturge is going to try to suck at you.
Oh, don't do that.
It's going to try to attach to you via its sucker mouth.
Stop that right now.
Gross.
22.
That will hit.
Just barely.
All right. So the sturge attaches to the target.
That's
Well
not
attached,
good.
it's going to deal some damage.
Meatface, what are you doing?
It's going to deal 4 damage to you
Ow.
as the sturge sort of lands on your chest and its little sucker mouth goes right into your neck.
Son of a bitch!
You got some meat on your face.
Well, can
Let's
you
make
get
a
it
little
the
sound
fuck
like-
off of me right now? It's sucking the blood out of fucking bloody
All right,
me.
it's attached to you. Keth, what do you want to do?
Attack.
All right, you're going to stab this thing that's on Meatface.
Yep.
Ooh, all right.
Got lucky.
Critically hit this thing. Go ahead and roll me twice your damage on that.
2. 6 damage.
Okay, you destroy this thing. You slice it off of Meatface. Meatface, you're pretty happy about that. No longer are you being attacked by this sturge. So that does it for the 2 sturges in the first room. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get some music going, man. I wish there was some Rick and Morty themed stuff that we could play. But we'll just play. Hold on, what's this? Is this good?
Yeah, I feel like if we were to play the theme song, we would immediately get hit with copyright.
Oh yeah, they would just be instantly. It would be like you're done.
The entire video would be me.
Probably.
Let's give us. Perfect. All right, so you guys have killed the sturges in this room. So there's a door to your north. Like I said, this is all about killing things and getting treasure. You guys want to go through that door? What do you guys want to do?
Hell yeah, Meatface. What do you think? Want to bust through this door?
Meatface is going to roll attack on the door.
Oh, you're just going to bash it?
Yes, with my axe.
Okay.
I step aside and let him do so.
All right, Meatface, let me check about... Let's see.
You don't need an axe? Headbutt that thing.
I'm using my axe.
General features. All right. Doors are made of wood. Go ahead and roll to hit the door.
22.
You hit the door. Go ahead and deal some damage.
1.
All right.
4
You
damage.
chip away at it a little bit.
Do I have to keep rolling to hit?
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You hit. No, actually, I'm sorry, you missed. You don't deal enough. You don't swing hard enough to damage it. It also has a handle.
Screw the handle. Beat through
All
that
right, you
thing.
hit me, face. All right, you're getting into it now. Just another swing. All right, that one didn't go so well. Neither did that. You're having a tough time, Meatface. This is getting harder. It's considerably challenging. You're getting a little tired.
I believe in you.
I'm gonna do it. I swear to me, Mom. I'm gonna chop through this fucking door.
You like get like a hand on the knee, like. First door. All right, you hit on the 10th try. Go ahead and deal some damage, Meatface.
13
All right,
damage.
you've splintered it open enough for a here's Johnny.
I'm gonna peek inside the room.
All right, that'll get you through. And you kick your way through into the next room.
Woo! First room.
Let me just hold on. Get out of here. Move your fucking character back. Get out of here, Meatface. Let me move the door for you that you just destroyed. Okay, door successfully destroyed. All right, so moving forward,
What do you see, me face?
so can everyone make me a perception check?
I'm gonna roll a perception check because I think there's something up ahead. Possibly 17.
Keth sees nothing but meat face.
All right, Keth, all you see is the back of Meatface.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is it? What's up
Take
ahead?
a couple steps down the hall, and you stop, Keth, because you hear two goblins, and they're talking to each other. Do you speak Goblin?
I speak Draconic and Dwarvish and Common. What about you?
Okay,
Gaff.
Keth, do you speak
On the
Goblin?
bottom left of your character sheet.
Doesn't say.
Should say languages under weapons and armor. Under
Yeah.
passive wisdom.
Just orc and common.
All right, so you don't speak Goblin, so you don't know what these two goblins are saying. And when you come around the corner, Meatface, you can see that this room sort of features a small wooden table, a couple of stools, and two goblins hanging out.
I'm gonna bull rush the goblins.
The goblins look pretty bored,
I'm gonna bull rush
and
them.
maybe they'd be less bored if they got into a life or death struggle with a few adventurers.
Sorry.
One of the goblins is wearing an eye patch, and the other goblins have a bad leg. So you charge in.
Which one has the eye patch?
That's going to be let me show them to you. Oops. Oh, they're already on your screen, aren't they? The one right in front of you here, closest to you, leg, has an eye patch.
Right. All right.
The other
So-
goblin in the back has a bad leg. His name's Eye.
You son of a bitch. Should we...
So yeah, roll me initiative. Looks like you guys
Surprise
want to
round?
fight these guys. No, they're not surprised.
Hmm.
They're just pretty bored. They're like, you guys weren't being sneaky,
No,
so they're
we're
just
not.
like,
wow.
I mean, we did bash down a door. We are definitely.
yeah.
They 100%.
They didn't come
heard us
looking.
coming.
They didn't come looking either.
Yeah, why
they were
did
just,
they come? Wow.
They didn't care.
They wanted
They were just
that.
waiting. They were just like, whatevs. These guys suck.
I won't be saying that once I have my axe between the shoulder blades, I Kev.
That's right, meat face.
All right, so looks like Meatface, you are quick on the draw, and you are going to be going first before Leg or Eye.
Kev, stand back. I've got this one. And I'm going to go in, I'm going to bull rush, leg, and I'm going to try and come in on the side that he has the eye patch on in the hopes of catching him off guard.
So you're trying to like knock him down?
Would shove
Or
him
you just,
into leg, or shove him into eye because eye has a bad leg and he's going to collapse.
So you want to just like slam him
With
slam
my
him.
axe handle, yeah. Like,
Slam him with the slam.
A
All right. Let's give me a to hit roll.
Oh, a natural 1. Fantastic.
Natural 1. Can you roll me another d20 just to? Oh, sorry, roll me a d6 rather, just to save things. All right, not terrible. Could have been way worse. So Meatface, you slip on your ass. You know, you're like, oh fuck these things, and you go to charge in. But some of that poop from the previous room, you know, the one that smelled like poop and stuff, it got on your shoes.
I got shit shoes.
And yeah, exactly. The shit shoes, you didn't wipe them off, and you slip in the shit. You are now prone in your space, Meatface.
All right. Well, that wasn't useful. Go get him, Kev.
And I, seeing that, I is like, well, fuck a bunch of these guys. And so he says in Goblin, fuck you. And he's gonna charge you. He's gonna leap over Leg. Well, leap. He's gonna like hobble around him. He's ambling towards you. And then he's gonna pull out his scimitar.
Oh.
And he's gonna slice at you. He's like, get bent.
God
19,
damn it,
Meatface.
That's gonna hit.
All right, Meatface. Get ready for this scimitar to meet your face for 6 damage.
I'm at 2 health.
Oh, should have had a healer. All right. Eye slices into Meatface.
Oh shit, Meatface.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Meatface is on the ground. This goblin's standing over him, telling him to go fuck himself.
Meatface, we just broke through this door, buddy. We're not ending our adventure here.
He's like, Jerry just fixed that door. He's fucking useless.
I'm gonna move up here and attack this guy.
All right. You get around Eye. That says a D20
So
equals
12.
4.
So it'd be a 12.
You can re-roll that if you like. Give you the option.
That's much better.
Oh, a 22? All right, I guess that'll hit.
I hope
Go
so.
ahead and deal some damage on Eye.
3 damage.
3 damage. Not quite
Get that
enough
eye.
to kill him. He gets stabbed. He's not too happy about that. And Leg, seeing this, is like, hey, fuck you guys. And he's going to step over to you, Keth. And he's going to try to slice you with his scimitar.
Fuck you. We broke through a door.
He's
And
like,
by we-
quit breaking in. Ooh. All right. He's going to miss really bad.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. He's going to miss bad enough that he's going to throw his scimitar, and it's going to clatter down the hall here.
Sweet.
And he's now weaponless. Leg is pretty screwed. Meatface, you are on the ground. Scimitar just clatters next to you, kind of flying over top of you. But this one goblin, he's the one with the bad leg, standing over top of you with his scimitar. And you're like, oh my god, I might die to a goblin.
I'm gonna stand up, use my move action to stand the fuck up.
All right, you're now a considerable 3 times taller than this goblin.
Can I also use my move to kick that scimitar down the hallway?
I think you can use your
A bonus, maybe?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Yeah,
sure.
just like, I'm gonna kick it another square down.
Yeah, it runs into the splinters of the door nearby, and all the pieces of door that are in that square.
Toy.
So now it's kind of mixed up with them.
And then I'm gonna use my standard action to take my fucking my fucking 2-handed axe down on top.
Break his good leg.
On Leg's eye, or Eye's leg. On
Eye's leg.
Yeah.
Eye's leg. Leg's eye.
I'm attacking the one who still has a scimitar.
Yes.
So Eye. I'm gonna attack him.
The one with the bad leg.
21.
Ooh, that'll definitely hit.
And then will a 9.
Ooh, a 9 will Oh, hey, cats, knock it off. Fighting cats. A 9 will cut him in half. And at that leg screams. Meatface, you are covered in blood now.
Gross.
Keth, I don't know if you find that enjoyable or disturbing, one of the two. And at that, Keth, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to attack this last goblin. Fuck you, bud.
Oh, 19 will definitely hit him.
6 damage.
6 damage. You haven't damaged this guy yet, have you?
No.
No. Hey.
I did.
Hold on.
I did 3 damage.
Was that to him or was that... No, that was to the other one.
Oh, that's right. That's
The one that I just killed.
Yeah. So, no damage to this guy.
No damage to that one.
All right. Sorry, guys. What were you saying?
So, 6 damage to him for the first time. Been damaged.
Okay. Leg. Seeing his buddy die so handily.
And then getting stabbed real hard.
His stuff is mine.
He is going to... he's going to try to kill Meatface. He's like, well, I got to go down with the fight. I can't escape. These guys are blocking my way. Let's try to kill Meatface.
Sure you want to do that?
He's going to slice his scimitar. Oh, he doesn't have a scimitar.
He doesn't. He only has his little
He has
fist.
lost his scimitar. He is going to...
There's a chair or a stool, whatever he's standing next
Oh,
to.
yeah. He was standing there. There was a table nearby. He is going to grab a butter knife off the table, and he is going to dive at Meatface with the butter knife.
Okay.
Improvised weapon, so we're going to give him disadvantage on that, but we'll still give him his dexterity bonus, but we won't give him proficiency.
This guy's got balls, Meatface.
Well, he's going to get Meatface's balls.
13.
That's going to miss.
All right. So he jumps at Meatface, butter knife in both hands, slam it into the ground next to you, sort of rolls off atop of his friend here. Meatface, what would you like to do?
Meatface, seeing this little man coming down on me, thinking he can do something to me, is going to take his big axe again, look down at the little guy and say, I ain't sorry. And hopefully hit.
All right. Make me an attack, Meatface.
I'm
Beat
not
him
going to
in the
hit.
Ooh. Leg dodges out of the way, and gives you a quick one of these. All right. Kath, what do you want to do? Or Meatface,
Actually,
anything else?
as a bonus, I'm going to take a second wind.
Oh, that's useful.
D10 plus my fighter level, so 1.
Gain some hit points.
Yes. Yes!
Ooh, 11.
I'm back to max,
Eat
baby.
that magic mushroom.
Yeah.
I missed, and he gave me some middle fingers, and I was like, you know what? Ah.
Shake it off. All right. Anything else, Meatface?
I'm gonna move to here around the goblin, staying in his threatened reach, and I'm gonna be like, "Arr, arr, arr."
All right. Kath, what do you want to do, my friend?
I will move down. and
Flanking
do-
him.
Hell yeah.
Goblin all of a sudden makes the face that is on his token. Oh, no.
Is flanking +2 or is it advantage?
Advantage.
Advantage, okay. So I look at him and go, you gotta beat him in the meat like this, Meatface.
Ooh,
13?
that's going to miss.
13's gonna miss. That's
All right,
alright,
leg
but
is...
he's feisty.
He's feisty.
He's gonna die, but he's feisty.
Leg is going to take the disengage action as a bonus
Meatface
action.
getting away.
And then he is going to... So he's going to take disengage, which is... I think it lets you take a 5-foot step, right? Anyone know how disengage works?
Let's look it up on D&D Beyond.
Isn't it just put your weapon away so you don't provoke?
No. I don't know. It's something like that.
If you take the disengage action, your mover doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity, but you don't move in the disengage.
Right. So he's taking disengage as a bonus action. He's then going to move 5, 10, 15. He's going to open this door. He's going to go through this door.
That's got to be a move.
He's going to close that door.
That's a full move unto itself.
Oh, he gets a bonus action for
Opening and
nimble
closing
escape.
a door, that would totally... You'd make us make that an entire move action just to do that.
Yeah, so he's using... Excuse me, John. Here, I'll explain it to you if you want. Disengage action. Bonus action. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, opening door as an action, move inside, and close it as part of that action. Finishing his move. Thank you.
He's getting away, meat face.
All right, he has run into the next room. Meatface, it is your turn. What do you want to do about that?
He's got my stuff, meat face.
I'm gonna move 5. Can I? 10, 15, 20. There's a door there?
Yeah, there is a door there.
Did I hear him lock it, or did I just hear him close it?
No, you didn't hear him lock it.
I'm gonna put my shoulder into it and be
Yeah,
like,
you charge right through it.
boom.
This room is sort of trapezoidal, with doors at the north, east, and south. It's also got statues kind of scattered around. Most of the statues of Rick, with inscriptions like "Wow" and "Damn." One of the statues depicts a woman in armor. Really fine crafting, real interesting. Seems like a great artist worked really hard on this one. Okay, what would you like to do?
Kill him, meat face.
Well, so that's 25, 30.
You're like, God damn it!
And then I'm gonna
You
take
see this
out
guy
a
going for another
javelin,
dolly.
and I'm gonna thuck a javelin at him off of my back.
He's got my stuff. Kill him, meat face.
So you drew that javelin.
Okay,
let's say
I'm gonna
during
take
your
my
move. During your move.
No, that's not fair because I had the two-handed axe in my hand. So
It's very true.
I'm just gonna throw the two-handed axe at him.
Oh, perfect. Even better.
I'm
All
just
right,
gonna
roll
like,
me with
oh,
disadvantage for an improvised weapon.
Yeah.
But I'll go ahead and use your dexterity on it, but I will give you your proficiency bonus.
Oh, I have a terrible dexterity.
Well, I shouldn't have thrown an axe.
No excuses, meat face. I want my stuff.
Proficiency. So it's a +1 with the proficiency bonus.
Perfect.
Well, still a 15.
15, you know what? That'll meet it. Go ahead and deal me damage, Meatface, as the head of this axe digs into the back of leg.
I don't use... Do I still get my strength bonus, or would it just be a d12?
Yeah, sure. We'll give you your strength bonus. I think that's fun. All right. So it goes through his body and pins him to the door in front of him. I imagine Meatface, you walk up, you put a boot onto his back, and you yank your great axe free. And you now find yourself standing in this room. You know, there's 4 statues in here. Keth's in the other room, and Keth, you don't hear him killing things anymore.
How's it going there, meat face? You got my stuff?
I got more stuff, and I'm gonna take all the shit that was on him, and I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
Perfect. I'm gonna pick up the scimitar back here and loot leg, or is it eye? Eye.
Eye. All right. Let's see what eye has on it. The goblins have nothing on them.
Except for the scimitars, which are both in that other room.
Yes. So you want a scimitar?
Scimitar.
You always need a scimitar, right? All right, so that leaves you guys in room 3. Okay.
Is there anything left in this room?
Oh, there's nothing of value in that room. There's
All
a
right.
table and some stools. Looks like they were sort of the first guard, if you will. So we are in the statue room. As I described before, I'll describe it again for you, Keth, as you've entered. This room is sort of trapezoidal, with rooms on the east, north, and south. It's got statues kind of scattered around, mostly statues of Rick, with inscriptions like "Wow" and "Damn." One of the statues depicts a woman in armor, really fine crafting, real interesting. Seems like a great artist worked really hard on this one.
Are the statues of Rick looking at her?
No.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
Well, it seemed he was going for this door here, so...
He was, indeed.
I'm assuming there's more behind here, more goblins. So maybe want to try this room?
Sure. While Meatface is doing that, I would like to take a look at these statues and see if they can move around.
I'm gonna open
Sure,
this
why
door.
don't you make me a perception check?
That would be my pleasure. 18.
All right, so you carefully search around the room. Most of the statues are pretty self-explanatory. But you examine the statue of the armored woman, and at the base of the statue, a plaque reads, "Don't worry, I'm not a real person turned into stone. I'm just a cool-looking statue put here to intrigue you." And it's probably nothing, but you search anyway. You're like, all right, well, maybe it is interesting. And after careful search, it reveals that there's a hidden compartment in this statue that holds a small scrap of paper.
I take the paper.
All right. It's rolled up tightly, and you unroll it, and it looks like there's a note written in common. The note says, "Quit wasting your time. Pick a door and go. Flip a coin if you have to. Just pick a direction. It's not rocket science. What are you going to do? Spend the whole night standing in here with the statue? If you need to pick a door, and go. This is like the third fucking room. We don't have all day."
I open up this top door.
All right. North door. Moving northward. All right. I love this campaign. All right, moving. This is totally worth every penny. Moving northward.
I'm gonna do a quick perception check down the hall, and see if there's any traps up ahead, like any tripwires or stones that look like they might compress in, or other such things. With a 20, it's not bad.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
I'm looking ahead down the
Looking
hall
ahead?
for the traps.
All right. Don't see any traps. Looks like there's a door at the other end of the hall.
I'm gonna open that door.
Don't
Doors-
open it. Get down.
Door's wooden. You open the door.
Yeah.
It swings in.
Alright.
So this rectangular room conveniently conforms to the grid for easy map making. On the north wall is a big orange mouth, about 8 feet high. Yeah, it's gross and weird. There's nothing else you can see in the room, and you're not really looking anywhere else because, I mean, what the F is, it's a giant mouth on the wall.
It's gross. Is it just like a painting, or is it a tapestry?
Can you stick your head in it?
Can I
Meatface?
stick my
Surprise!
dick in it?
Answer the riddle. You have to do it.
What? What's the riddle?
SMHDWM. What's next in line?
HDW.
Solve this riddle and something cool happens. If you fail, it's bad. What's your answer?
I'm gonna turn the calf and whisper. SMHDWM. What comes next? What comes next? Is it like a sequence? Shake my head. Damn. I'm just gonna open this door. Is there a door here?
No.
There's not a door there.
It doesn't say there is.
Oh, the map. Okay.
Oh, shit. I know this one.
What?
Why?
What'd you say?
Why?
The magic mouth smiles broadly and then hawks up a big loogie and goes, and 50 gold coins plop out into the middle of the room.
Shit, mine.
I dive on them.
And the door to your right opens up slightly.
Take a peek inside.
It's a hallway leading to another door.
All right, let's go.
Oops, sorry. I didn't say anything. I go to that door and I open it. Is it open?
It's unlocked.
Yes, I'm gonna open it and walk in.
You open the door, and this big old circular room features 6 bedrolls on the floor, a bunch of dice, and some parchment scattered around. Oh yeah, and there's 4 goblins here.
Tight.
Meat face, your meat's in the way. What do you see?
Goblins, I'm gonna throw a javelin at that one.
All right, it looks like when you get here, all of these goblins are gathered around this door. And it looks like they got their scimitars out and they're like ready for an attack, like for someone coming out of that door when you guys appear at the other end.
All right, I'm gonna stop for a sec. Turn the cat. I'm gonna move silently. 1 step into the room so that cat can come in.
Oh.
Face.
Do I have to roll a stealth check to do that? Move the one.
Only if you're doing it quietly.
I am doing it.
Quietly. I heard no mention of that.
I literally said I'm moving quietly. Come on, Bien, get my back on that.
I heard step into the side, but maybe I'm wrong.
Bien, get my back on that. I said I'm moving in quietly to let him in.
He did
You
say
see,
quiet.
one of the goblins.
Yeah, Bien's got my back, and Bien's never got my back.
Okay, maybe not.
Meat
That's me
face
moving quietly. That's not bad.
Not bad with a -1.
It's literally the best I can hope for.
All right, so these guys are ready for an ambush. Looks like they were previously playing dice.
Should I be making a move silent check as well? Stealth?
I don't know. It depends on what you guys are doing. I haven't heard word of what you guys are doing.
Yeah, what are we doing? What's the plan, meat face?
I don't know what's going on. So
I don't know what they're waiting to attack, so we can wait for that to happen, or we can just.
Are you
kill
guys
them right
talking?
now. We're whispering to each other.
Oh, okay. Well, as soon as you whisper, one of them turns around and is like, "Oh, hey, and sees you, because he's like 5 feet away."
I'm gonna throw a javelin at him the second he turns around.
Go ahead and roll me initiative.
Ah.
Do you guys see the names of the goblins when I put them up there?
No.
No, not yet.
It just shows.
Their icon.
Oh. They all have great names.
I think if somehow we can click on them, it'd probably show their name.
Because it's Jerry, 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 and Jerry, all spelled in different ways. So they're just gonna roll. They're just gonna go all on the same turn. Makes it easier.
We don't get a surprise round again because we did that one little whisper.
I mean, you guys really have to be like sneaking into a room to get a surprise round.
We did sneak into the room. I even said move
you guys
silently.
opened the door and then you were like, "I'm gonna move silently to step out of the way so Bien can come in the room."
Yeah.
So I need a little more like, let's sneak down the hallway. Let's really try to be quiet.
I guess
you guys are gonna get a surprise round.
We should have sneakily opened the door as well.
Yeah, like I need to be involved.
Well,
that we're
the
actually
reason why
trying to be
I
quiet.
didn't sneakily open the door is because I accidentally moved through the door and saw that there were guys on the other side, and I didn't want to metagame and be like, "Oh, I sneakily walked through because I saw guys on the other side." But
oh, there you go.
I would have moved in sneakily had I not seen the guys on the other side of the door, but I didn't.
But you didn't.
Well, I did move in sneakily to let him in. I just didn't open the door sneakily.
It also really wasn't apparent that you guys were trying to be quiet. That was not until you said that you moved out of the way quietly. That was the only hint at that. So far, it has not been a quiet endeavor. So
Yeah.
I would not assume that you guys are trying to sneak up on anybody.
Here's where Meatface dies then, because they're
Let's
all
kill
gonna
him,
get
Meatface.
around.
I mean, if John, if you really think that you were trying to be quiet
No,
the
no,
whole
no,
time,
no, no. I don't like
really
my
don't think that
odds
was
of
the case.
a 4v2 in this, in the way things have gone. I think I might
go
die.
ahead and Keth, you can go first.
Oh yeah, I go up to this one and beat him in the meat face.
Okay,
13.
that's gonna miss.
Ah. That would be
I will go in.
beat him in the meats.
I'm gonna move down here and, well, let's see, that's 5, 10, 15. Can I charge 5?
Nope.
Or will I need more space for that? I can't.
I don't think so. I don't think there's there isn't such a thing as charging in 5th edition.
Oh, there isn't anymore?
No, we haven't been doing charging or anything like that.
Okay, then I'm just gonna run up and hit him.
Because I think in 3.5 it used to be like you got +2 or something like that if charging.
I will miss. And that's my turn.
All right. All right, these guys are gonna go hog wild. Pull out the scimitars.
Give me my stuff, Jerry.
All right, is an 11 gonna hit you, Keth?
No.
All right. Will a 16 hit you, Keth?
Unfortunately, yes.
Ooh, all right. He's gonna deal 6 damage as this goblin slashes into you to your immediate right. Right. The goblin who went around you is also going to attack. Will an 18 hit you, Keth?
Yes.
Oh, man. It's going to get real fast. 8 damage.
Ooh, Keth is down.
Ooh, Keth is down. All right, Meatface, you got a Jerry to your right.
God damn it, Jerry.
Meatface is going to get hit as well.
Yep.
Meatface, you're going to take 7 damage.
All right.
It is you v. Jerry's. Keth, you want to make me a saving throw there?
Hell yeah. Let's see here. That's Constitution, right?
I think it's just a death saving throw. I think you just roll me a D10. Or a D20, and you're just trying to beat 10. All right. Slip 1 point closer to death, Keth. Meatface. You are up, sir.
Fuck you, Jerry.
I mean, I got I'll attack, and then it's...
You can run. You can leave Keth in the dust. Go grab another party member from the top of the stairs.
Damn it, Meatface, they have my stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, this is rough to... I don't know how to roleplay this one. I just... If
Just
I
have
run
fun
like
with it, man.
hell, he'll hit me on the way out. Maybe? Do I get... Is disengage like a full action for normal people?
Disengage is an action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right. You disengage and run? Or do you not
Um,
disengage and just run?
No, I disengage and run.
Okay.
So as to not provoke.
So that's your standard in your move?
And then I'm just gonna kind of hold here and face down the hallway with my axe ready.
One at a time. All right. Jerry is going to take off after you, running at you with his scimitar.
Jesus Christ.
Jerry's going to hit. Jerry's going to deal 7 damage.
And I'm down. That's it.
Meat face
Now,
down. All right. So, because there is nobody else in the party, these goblins murder you guys.
Yeah.
They're just like, fuck these guys. They climb on top. They stab you to death. Meatface similarly. And they go back to playing Goblins and Gizzards, their tabletop role-playing game that they were playing. Leaving us with a choice of 3 adventurers left. We have Ari Strongbow, we have Kier Bravin, and we have Leon Amaranthia. So, time for second character selection. Because room 1, 2, 3, 5 seem to prove challenging. So, who'd you guys like to be? We have another fighter, we have a wizard, and we have a cleric. After several hours of their adventuring group not coming back up the stairs,
I call Ari Strongbow.
Ari is going to go looking, accompanied by...
I will play Leon.
By Leon. All right. So let me give you guys access. Okay, so Ari and Leon. So deciding that the men obviously didn't know what they were doing, because it had been quite a while since either of them had returned from their journey. Ari and Leon decide to head back down the stairs and go see what they can find from their friends, who have sort of died along the way. So we'll start you guys back off. In the first room, let me reset a few things. Oops. All right, so you guys get down to the bottom of the stairs. At the bottom of the stairs, there's 2 dead sturges. They looks like they were killed by your party members.
I once again can't see anything. Okay. I can see meat face still, but not the what you're describing.
Is Leon human? Oh no, she's an elf.
I'll be right back, guys.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm back.
We're back.
Old dead Meatface. He died the way he lived. Getting stabbed. I think... Yeah, and it's funny, you and I, of everyone in the party, have the most dead characters under our belts.
Have you guys ever had a character die before?
Bien has.
I've
Yeah,
had one.
I have twice. And I thought you did twice, Bien, too.
Yeah, I think I can't remember.
I know you lost Mathigan.
Yeah.
On the bridge.
I think that's the only character that's ever actually died.
I lost Roland. That when he got blown up by Jeff. Remember when Jeff used that like big spell and my bard got blown to like 18 pieces.
Jeff?
Matheson.
Oh. I meant like in. Oh, sorry. I was thinking like modern. Like since I've DM'd for you guys, I don't think anybody's ever died.
No. No, we've done character departures, but no one's ever died. Like when people have wanted to like roll a new character, we've done like, and then they left and like disappeared for whatever reason. Oh, Bien. Mathigan on that bridge with the 3 1s.
Oh yeah.
Whew.
That was pretty amusing.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see Ari.
Yep.
Yeah.
Character sheet and everything. Sweet. Alright. Initiative is 0. What she got? A mace, sacred flame. Fuck yeah.
Give you guys a chance to get familiar with them for a moment.
Let's see.
Where you going, Shintoto?
Oh, meat face.
All right, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, back at the bottom of the stairs.
let's do this, like Pez dispenser style. From 2 more heroes out the tube.
Looks like we got a couple dead bats here.
Well, Sturges, I think. Do you know what a Sturge looks like?
Nope.
They are weird looking. Let me find a picture for you. They have like 4. They're like little. Oh, they're weird. They have 4 wings. Here, wait. D&D sturge. They're like little mosquito things. Yeah, and they're real creepy looking. Yeah. Ooh. For chat as well, I'll put this in Twitch. For you guys, that's what a sturge looks like. It is bat-like. Yeah. But in general, pretty gross looking.
Yeah, they are. All right. So, 2 dead sturges.
2 dead sturges. And now we're playing Ari Strongbow and what's your name? Leon Amaranthia.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna have a much better chance of surviving this time around.
I hope so. I've only got 9 hit points.
With you know, yeah, but you stand in the, yeah, I mean, I have 12, but I only have 14 AC. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, it seems like the whole thing's probably not going to work.
We'll see.
No, looking at the rest of it, I didn't realize it was just a hack and slash thing. So
oh, it is?
It's probably not going to work with just 2 people.
That's why it's recommended at least 4, huh?
Yep.
We could. I mean,
so cutting it in half really isn't going to be enjoyable. Just look. I'm looking through the rest of it now as I'm reading through it. So it seems like it's really fun, but it seems like it's really fun with 4 people. Because otherwise, it's just.
Oh, you cut out at the end of there, Tommy. What was the end of that?
It said it looks like it's fun with 4 people, but otherwise it's just like a hack and slash.
Ah.
So.
We could just podcast it tonight. Just chill out and talk, and I don't know if there's something on Steam we could all play together. Do you have Steam, Tommy? Do you do Steam much?
No, I don't have Steam.
I was gonna say it'd be a great night to do some Divinity on Steam.
That's a problem for me. I don't know why, but
oh,
Divinity...
that's right. That's like the one game that won't launch for you.
Yeah, I just don't know how to find a solution for it. It's just like everything I try does not work. Which sucks because I really want to beat that game.
Yeah, I mean, I want to start it. Every time I start it, I get distracted.
It's too involved.
That's the thing. It's so in depth, which is great, but at the same time, it's hard to do when you
I feel like to play the
for an
game
hour.
well, you have to like really involve yourself in it, and I completely agree. It's like too much.
And the battles go on for so long if you like want to do them right. Everyone get their Christmas shopping done?
Almost. There's a few things that I want to send out that will not arrive by Christmas.
Oh no.
But you know, it's fine. Christmas is just a day.
Yeah, it's just the idea of Christmas can live all year round.
Yeah, doesn't Nick do like second Christmas or some shit like that?
Oh, surprise Christmas. Do you remember that shit, John?
I don't.
You don't remember? Sorry. You don't remember? I forgot my thing up. You don't remember that Nick used to do surprise Christmas for his family?
I don't think
like
he ever told me about that.
So him and his brothers would like it happened one year where they just like took all of the stuff out of the attic, and while his parents were out, they like decorated the house for Christmas.
Oh, he did tell me about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like his parents came home and they had like presents and everything, and they were just like, "Hey, Merry Christmas," and like had like random Christmas with like in the middle of the year.
What a
Like
fucking
I totally forgot
weird,
about that.
weird group of kids they were.
Of which they're playing D&D right now.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, what if we just like crashed their session for a night?
No, they probably wouldn't care. What is this? Here's the Fiasco playset. There's numerous Fiasco things.
And the best thing with Fiasco is it's something we'd all play. Like, you know, you don't have to run as a DM, Tommy. Because it's just a series of, like, events and consequences.
That is very
Fiasco
true.
playsets. The definitive collection for playsets for the Fiasco RPG. Anyone have a theme? And we got a random theme. There's nobody watching our stream, right?
I don't think so, no. Hey,
There's somebody watching our stream. Give me a theme. I don't think there's anybody watching
all
our
the
stream.
viewers, none fucking viewers, whatever,
All
man.
right.
How about let's do
All right, maybe I should give you a selection of themes to choose from.
like Victorian. Do they have that, like steampunky?
All right, hold on. I've got a whole bunch of genres here. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3 by 1. All right, can someone roll me a D100?
I'll do the first one. I'm sure we're gonna be rolling a few things. 85.
What is it?
85.
Can you roll it again? I'm looking for something below 60.
Okay. I'll roll a D60.
Okay, that works.
11.
11. Okay.
Hollywood heist.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun, like 1920s silver screen Hollywood.
I might be able to find a heist. Here's one that says crime. Genre crime.
Oh, Johnny Two Eyes. The irony is he has one eye.
There's one here called The Last Heist.
Ah.
Pull on your ski mask and get ready. Your crew of criminal geniuses is about to commit an ambitious robbery, and not for the first time. Let's hope it goes better today. This playset includes a hack for heist dice to add some extra twists to your story and better emulate bank heist films.
Ooh.
Oh.
Downloading it. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Is it
We're
free?
doing it. Yeah, it's free.
Fuck yeah.
Take. Oh, it's part of this Run Fools Run. It might not be free.
Poop.
I'm trying to figure it out. It's part of this $5 PDF. Unless we can find it somewhere.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's called Run Fools Run is the name of the whole book. The actual thing we're looking for is called The Last Heist.
Oh. Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
Did you find it?
I think I did. Yeah. Boom. Do you believe in
Where'd you find
love
it?
after love? I'm gonna download it and then I'll send you the link on Discord.
Yeah. And I mean, you can run it if you want.
I mean, I've never run a Fiasco before. I would
Have you
know.
played Fiasco before?
Once with you and Nick.
Let me
Back.
just find my. Let me just go grab my book. I'll be right back. I have a book.
Did you look on that?
Download me. All right, got my Fiasco book. You found it?
I put it in Discord, yeah.
Sweet. Run fools run. Dun, dun, dun. Open that up. Stealing some shit.
Shh, don't hear that. Sponsor us though.
All right. Oh, I'm glad you paid for this.
Dude, I paid like $30 for it.
$5. It only costs $5.
Yeah, but I paid
But he
extra
paid
because I
30
respect the
because
artist.
he loves it so much, right?
All right. So, the last heist. Here we go.
The
score. The perfect plan.
It was the perfect
All right.
plan. It worked. Pretty
Yeah, let me give
much.
us a little. Let's get us an image, and
Of course, when robbing banks pretty much is not what you want to hear. Not when the odds are so long to begin with. Not when the feds are dangling a 20-year sentence like a noose, just waiting for you to get desperate enough to stick your fool head in. Let me zoom in a little bit. These words are getting hard to read. The raw truth is that you aren't that bright, and the results speak for themselves. A lot of work, a lot of stupid risks, but not much money. And boy, do you ever need money right now. Time to stick your fool head back in the noose. One last time. That was our setup.
All right, there we go. I'm just getting us a little image.
Oh, I love fiascos. Optional rule, heist dice. Every good movie has a few plot twists. A plan gone wrong, a sudden betrayal, an apparent failure that's actually an elaborate con. This rule variant is here to help you put these twists in your game. To start, put one die of a different color, red, for example, for each color on the table. This is the heist die and it has 2 special effects. At any time during the game, you can put a heist die forward and introduce a vignette. Vignettes are short color scenes framed as a flashback or flash forward that reveal the twist but are not otherwise resolved. They can be called for at any time, even interrupting a regular scene. When you've used the heist die, give it to a player whose character was most affected by the plot twist. A player can accumulate more than one. During the aftermath, heist dice are rolled with the rest of your regular dice. Count each heist die as black or white, balancing the number of dice in each pile as equally as possible. This won't end well. Bow.
All right, just giving us some. So we're each going to need a character at some point. So I'm just going to give us some like basic tokens to use. We'll go with, I'm just going to grab 3 random ones.
Wow, this dude's name is Jason Morningstar.
War Ready Elf. We've got Alert Assassin. Oh, we got, okay, these are all kind of sinister, so we'll take these 3 instead. All right. So we just need, like, each of these to represent one of us. So why don't you guys go ahead and choose which one you want to be. And essentially they're going to be, it would be as if we were sitting around a table, because we are going to need to have dice that are ours and be able to like place dice in front of different people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We should also probably use I don't know if using the dice would matter or not.
Well, and they have the crew in relationships. They have like boss and hothead, specialist and muscle, undercover cop and weak link, rookie and professional, career criminal, and the one going straight. You know, represented by each number. So I guess we could like roll a d6, and then if it's 1 through 5, you would roll a d2, because it seems like each one represents 2 different possibilities.
Well, no, so I mean, it's all you have to do is roll d6 in this. That's the nice thing about Fiasco. So we'll just the nice thing about it is we can just read through the thing, and we'll just read through it and do it together. The setup. Choose a play set, which we have chosen a play set, right? We are going to run The Last Heist. So movies that they say to watch in similar fashion: The Bank Job, Heat, Dead Presidents, Reservoir Dogs, Town, Point Break.
Point Break, Brody.
So we're going to roll a bunch of dice into a central pile. We're going to develop a web of relationships and details, create characters attached to those relationships and details, and then put all the dice back in the central pile. So how it works: choose a play set, which we've done. Roll a bunch of dice. Once you've chosen a play set, roll some dice in the middle of the table. 4 per player, 2 black and 2 white. The colors aren't going to matter so much, but since we're using Roll20, if everyone could roll 4d6. All right, and so what's going to happen is you're going to see that you've got your dice here. So, who's who? Which avatar did you guys decide to choose?
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Where
Oh,
are
I'm
the
sorry.
dice?
Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da, on the
Oh.
bank heist.
Boom.
Um,
Good choices.
yeah, I thought 3 shadowy figures.
I'll take the guy in the bottom left.
I'll take the
Okay.
guy on.
So go ahead and you guys have access on. You should be able to put some text. Just type your name underneath your character.
All right.
And we can even change our names later to reflect our characters, but just go ahead and put your regular name. Did it show up?
It's like the best.
If not, I can do it.
Mine showed up.
John.
Kind of small.
Just make it bigger.
Oh, there we go.
Make it like size 40.
Sweet.
100 is what I have it set mine to. But red might not be the best color.
Just make it black. Just make it black. Oh, why is it like it's weird that it's like shadow? All right. So we each have a thing. John, did you roll a d4 or d4d6?
I did.
Okay, so you should be able to then grab your dice and pull each one of them separately from the screen on the right into the central pile, just like sort of in front of your character.
Yeah.
So we have 12 dice for 3. And we'll evenly split between black and white. So why don't you just separate which ones? Let's say the first 2 were black and the first 2 were white. So just using your pointer, just separate the black 2 on one side and the white 2 on the other, and just know which is which. All right.
Tom and I both with.
Let's just see. Do we have a nice random assortment of numbers? We have a lot of 4s, 2s, and 6s.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to re-roll?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be varied, so let's re-roll. And go ahead and just click on the numbers that you have, or the squares you have already on the screen, and just delete them. And there's a lot of 6s in here, but there's also, I'd say this is a decently mixed up.
I mean, I got 2 6s, so I don't know.
Yeah, but it doesn't. High numbers don't mean that you win in Fiasco.
No, I just mean like variety.
Oh yeah, for variety's sake. John, do you want to re-roll yours?
Yeah, I might.
Yeah, just re-roll 1, so that whole thing, so that we can go with one more set. Hopefully, you get some 2s and stuff.
God damn it!
No, just re-roll 46. Do it again. The same exact thing. All right. Yeah,
God.
take that. Yeah, that's perfect.
6614 instead of a 4166.
So yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, no, that's much better.
So delete those other 4 and give yourself the 4352. All right, we got. Let's say would we say white dice on the left or something like that?
Yeah, black die on the right.
We'll say that. Now we're going to develop a web of relationship details. So now you've chosen a playset stuffed with interesting things and have a pile of randomly rolled dice. The next step is to combine the 2. Your particular game is going to have a bunch of specific bits associated with it, like location, the Suds and Duds laundromat on Commerce Street, or relationship, friends with benefits. Together, these will form the bones of your game. The guy you make will have a pair of relationships with other people in the community, played by your friends to your right and to your left, and a detail, a need, object, or location to help fill out his particular background. Start with the player who grew up in the smallest town, and then take turns building on the web of information in rotation. And I'll explain how we do that. So who's going to start?
Smallest town? What do we count as growing up?
No, I don't know. Like, where'd you
I mean, the town I grew up in was called
Where do you
Highland
think
Mills.
Where do you think you grew up?
Highland Mills.
All right. How many people live in Highland Mills?
As of 2000, 3,400.
That's probably a lot less than live in Sparta.
Let's look up Sparta, New Jersey.
Sparta's a pretty big town.
Yeah,
You're a pretty big town.
surprisingly big.
It was 16,000 when I was a kid.
18,000 in the 2000
about right.
census.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So John, you're gonna go first.
Yay.
Being, do you think you grew up in Sparta? I think so.
Yeah, no, I definitely say so.
Okay.
But you were there before me, so.
Yeah, I mean, but that's neither here nor there. So this is how we are going to build our web of information. So we're going to look over the playset list, grabbing a die from the central pile with a number that matches an element you are interested in. If it's for a general category like location, write it on a new index card. If it's filling in a specific element of a general category already on the table, like first one would be location out on the interstate. The second is location out on the interstate. The quick pick. Add that to the card to finish it. Leave a die you allocate on top of the card just to keep everything organized. Since there'll be one relationship between each pair of players, you can simplify the setup by starting with 2 index cards per player and writing relationship on top. So the way we're going to do this, I'm going to draw some shapes on the board that are just going to be, they're going to look like white index cards. And there's going to be one on towards each side of your character.
Sweet.
We should get
I'm going to cover up this thing.
a Wacom. Wait, do you have a Wacom tablet, Tommy?
Yeah.
Oh, when I get one, next time it's just the 3 of us, we could do like Pictionary on here or something.
Yeah.
Since we all have tablets.
So these things, the way they're organized, they're going to show like, being obviously the one to that's above you and that's to the right of you. The above one's going to be the relationship between you and John. Mm-hmm. John, the one that's in between you and Being is going to be the relationship between you two, and like all the way around the whole board.
Sweet.
So John, we're going to start with the play set. So we've got relationships, and then we've got needs. We've got locations, and we've got objects. So how does this work? Let's see.
Hey, Tommy, if you want to check out the stream real quick and see what I did with our cameras.
Oh, I wish I could. It'll crash.
All right, you can't. I have our faces on our characters.
Oh, wonderful.
So.
Okay. Details are always explicitly required for relationship. So there's one relationship between each pair of neighboring players on the table. One detail attached to each relationship. And then you need at least one need, one location, and one object in general between all of us. So, John, you start. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to find something that's one of those things there that's interesting to you. As far as a relationship between me and you or something like that, or between you and Bing, or a detail or a location or something like that you find interesting. And we're just going to sort of like go around the table and start to fill things out.
All right.
So you just start with one die.
Yeah. So I'll just roll a d6.
No, you don't have to roll it. They're right there in the center already.
Oh, right. All right.
We're going to choose from the die that we already have.
So it's also the category. So like for relationships, it's like crew is 1 through 6 as well. or whatever.
Yeah, so those things really, it's like if you want to go as specific as being as random as wanting to like roll instead of choosing, you can. But otherwise, you're gonna like look at the numbers that are all in the center of the table there. We've got at this point we have everything. We have 1 through 6. So you could choose anything. Out of those relationships. You could choose boss and hothead. You could choose former cellmates. You could choose cop and criminal. You could choose any of those things. So you don't have to choose, like, you don't choose like a title. You just choose like a specific.
Isn't it something like John chooses the label, like the crew, and then someone else chooses the specific?
Yeah, because that's what I was asking with the 1 through 6. Because like the crew, the life, the score, family, friends, and lovers. Like...
Okay, here I'll read it through, and I'll use examples from our current thing. I'll read the whole thing through. Just this section, I mean. So we're gonna take turns building the web of information in rotation. Look over the playset lists, grabbing a die from the central pile with a number that matches an element you're interested in. If it's for a general category like location, so scroll down to locations. Let's say location would be
tile drawer with a big red button and all beautiful.
Yeah, back room of a bar would be a location, you know. Write it on a new index card. If it's for filling in a specific element for a general category already on the table, like if we go to out by the, what was the first thing we started? In the back room of a bar. We might say inside the lining of a Louis Vuitton handbag, you know? Or we might say, a pile of skeletons or something like that.
Ooh, a pile of
so
skeletons.
as like, a way to make that thing like more interesting.
Okay.
As to define that thing a little bit more.
Then I will...
Similarly, it might be that, so there's going to be relationships between all of us too. So John, you might put down between me and you on your card that we have a rookie and professional relationship or something like that. And then as we go around the table, we're going to like define those relationships as well. So let me keep reading though. So write it on the index card. It's for filling, then add it to the card to finish it. Leave a die you allocate on top of a card just to keep everything organized, because we're going to go through these 12 dice first. Since there'll be one relationship between each pair of players, you can simplify the setup by starting with 2 index cards per player and writing relationship on top of one of them. Details are always explicitly tied with relationships. So I'm sorry, we should write, if someone want to type relationship on top of 3 of the cards, one between each of us.
Will.
So John, we can sort of like share a card in between us that'll say relationship, and being you and I will share a card that says relationship.
And
Yeah,
then
that
me
sounds
and
awesome.
Bien will,
Yeah,
etc.,
exactly.
etc.
Details are always explicitly tied with relationship. If there's a mink farm, it's a mink farm connected to the preacher and his secretary, or the 2 cops on the take, not an individual character. It's perfectly acceptable to lay down a relationship between 2 other players if it's still undefined. It's also totally okay to add a detail to one of your own relationships. As you rotate around taking turns adding information, eventually you'll have 2 index cards per player, and every index card will have 2 dice on top of it. One for its general category and one for its specific elements. The only rules are 1 relationship between each pair of neighboring players at the table, 1 detail attached to each relationship, at least 1 need, 1 location, and 1 object. The last remaining die is wild and can be any number, so the very last die that's chosen. The first rule ensures that you have a circle of interrelated characters. The second rule ensures that everybody has a connected has a connection to something cool and colorful. Chances are you'll do this anyway. The third rule ensures that you have something to motivate misbehavior and interesting things to misbehave with and around. The last rule ensures that the final die is actually fun to use. You'll have precisely one relationship between each pair of neighboring players, so one with the friend to your right and one with your friend to your left, and one detail attached onto each relationship. You must have at least one object, one need, and location. And in 4 or 5 player games, you'll have more details. As you build the web of relationships, talk about what you see and where it's headed. If you begin to flesh out the situation and develop, that's fantastic. But don't think too hard about characters at this point. You should start to get a strong sense of their interconnectedness and see points of friction and potential mayhem. The setup is pretty entertaining in its own right. Once all the bits are in place, you should have a clear fiasco in the making. Somebody wants something they don't have at a minimum. That's a good place to start. For more information about needs, objects, and locations, and why they are cool, we can see the further pages. Okay, so we need to do this then. So, John, you want to start?
Yeah, so we'll start with a relationship, right, between the two of us?
Yeah, if you want, you can start with whatever you want. We're going around the table, so, you know, it's gonna be like round robin. We'll go clockwise.
Let's see. Relationships.
So which one? You can choose a relationship to start. You can choose a location to start. And then someone can choose to define it right away, or someone can choose, like, you know, I can choose next to choose a different relationship if I want. You can choose the relationship between me and Bing if you want to. It's entirely up to you.
I chose for Tommy the need. You have to. Oh, I can't move your green one, Tom. But I want you to have the need to get in good with the boss.
Where is needs? Needs. To get in good with the boss. Do you want to type that on my thing down here?
In ton of text.
And then... Getting good with the boss. And so that'll eventually have some, it'll be defined in some way.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So then I am going to, let's get some relationships.
Some of these are pretty funny.
Yeah, some of these are great.
Yeah. I saw what you did in there. 2 fools covered in dye pack red number 9.
Bad husbands and wife's best friend.
Yeah, that one was funny. While doing a bid in Chuckawalla Valley State Prison.
I think we'll go with that being you and I were former cellmates. What size font was that, John?
That was 16. Yeah, Arial 16.
Got it.
Oh, you got it in there? Okay, cool. I was about to type it. All right. So we are former cellmates.
If you can make it black, BN, just for legibility.
Okay.
All right. Bing, you can go ahead and You can define one of the things we already have a little bit further.
So we need a location and object, right?
Or you can do another relationship, or
Yeah,
like
you can
I don't
define
have a
another
relationship with anybody, so that's
Yeah,
something
you
you
could
can
also
define.
define the relationship between the two of us too,
Or you could, yeah, further.
because there needs to be one detail attached to each relationship. It says as well.
Okay.
Your lovers.
Where are the details?
I don't think there are any. There's objects. No.
I thought the details were the specific stuff.
Yeah. The details were like boss and hothead, or robber and
Yeah.
hostage, or former cellmates. Like the relationship would just be like you're part of the crew together, or you were part of the life
Oh,
together.
is that what I should have done then? Is that we're like
That's what the one
crew?
means. Yeah, that's what I meant by like the 1 through 6 for crew.
Oh,
for
okay. Maybe I was
score.
confused then for how that's supposed to work. Maybe I was just getting Oh, I am. I'm getting too specific. So
So my one for you is just the one you have. I gave you the need to get in.
So yeah, to get in. And then the relationship between Being and I'm sorry, Being, is just going to be the crew.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right, John.
We're all figuring.
So the
this
need
out.
to get in is what
Yeah,
needs to get in. ... And Being, this one should say
The crew.
the crew. Okay. Now we're getting it. Go ahead.
Okay.
So you can define how we're on the crew together, or you can define what I need to get in, or you can define any of the other, or you can start to flesh out some of the other things on the table.
Okay, and when I do that, would I be taking a dice from overall?
From anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I took the one from your pile. All the piles are in the center, essentially.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Well, then I am going to put a 5 in there and say career criminal and 1 going straight.
Oh,
What's that?
All right, the crew.
Career criminal and the 1 going straight. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Jimmy?
All right. I'm going
Nice.
to...
The career criminal and the 1 going straight. That's sweet.
You can pick who's who.
Oh, we'll define that as we go, you know?
I'm going to grab a 4 from my pile in relationship. Bien and I with...
Are you making something?
Family.
Nice.
Family. All right. You guys are family. I think I'm going to let you guys define.
Bien, can you try and get that in the card? I have to try and frame up this.
I can make the card bigger.
No, yeah, I just need, because I can only have the frame show so much, so I need to show. Basically, my bounds are the bounds of the image Tommy has as the background. That's the most my screen can show and keep stuff like legible.
Yeah.
I can draw these shapes larger.
Yeah, that helps a ton.
Yeah. So let's see. We have a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
How's that?
Boom.
Okay. So I will then choose
Family. It's almost 10 o'clock, by the way, by the time we have this figured out.
No, the whole thing doesn't take very long. It's
a
so the relationship between John and I is going to be, if I still Yeah, I have it here. It's going to be the life.
The life.
All right. We'll pick up the pace now that we're starting to understand what's going on.
All right.
Go ahead, Byung.
Let's see. What do we have left? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, sorry, Tommy.
I think me and John, parent and child.
Parent and child. All right. All right. Then we'll let John define who is who, because I feel like that makes the best sense. Because like,
Bien's the parent for sure. Between the two of us, if just knowing us as people, Bien's very much the like, John, can you please just fucking listen?
All right,
like,
and
what do you
Bien, I think
mean?
between the two of us, I'm the one going straight, and you're the career criminal.
I'll make a note of that.
All right. Johnny?
All right, so my turn. I'm going to define the life between Tommy and me.
Ooh, yeah. What's it gonna be?
Um,
So remember, I'm the one going straight. I don't know if that helps you or if it doesn't matter.
So actually, this comes in 3, the life, reformed criminal and parole officer.
Oh, perfect. So I'm the reformed criminal.
Yeah, and I'm the parole officer, but I'm his kid.
His kid, exactly.
And he's the career criminal, and you're the one going straight.
Yep. And then let's see.
I like how reformed is in quotes too.
So 6 6. So 3 4 5 6 6, right? So I need then for 5, I'll take the 5. I need to get in to a regular typed life.
Okay, there you go.
So I'm still trying to get out, you know.
But the life just keeps pulling you back in, Godfather style.
All right. Being you've got a 3, or a 4 or a 6.
3, 4, or 6. We still need location and needs,
And
right?
yeah, you guys need a location. We need a location and no, we need a location and an object still.
Bien,
Okay.
can you edit parent and child and just add the note that I'm the kid?
Yeah. Let's see here.
John, do you want to type that other thing for me? Because you typed the other one.
Yes.
That way you're just in charge. Alrighty. Being, what do you think? So object. And we still need a location.
Yeah, let's see here.
So locations would be hold up. So 3, 4, 6 would be cozy, public, or planned. Planned might be good.
I think public's pretty hilarious.
Public, some of them are pretty good too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
All right, public. Yeah, public's great. All right, so put on the one that's up top at you. Put like location.
location public. Make that a size. Nope, not 40.
All right.
20. And that was a number 4.
John, do you want to define the location or do you want to choose an object?
Let's see. The location was set to public. So, or should I define an object? Yeah, let's start on that object. Let's see. We got a 6, 6, a 4, and a 3.
I don't think you have a 4 anymore. You have a 6. You have a 6 and a 6 and a 3.
Yeah,
All
I couldn't
right.
move the 4.
Then I'll grab one of those 6s for object and put on the job. I can't grab either, so if someone else could do that. Because they want mine dice.
Got it.
Alright, bub.
All right. So, on the job was that one?
Yeah, I'll type that in.
So it's a 3 or a 6 that I have to choose from.
Yeah.
I got it, John.
I got it. Yep.
We both got it.
I'm gonna choose. What's the location that we chose? Public.
Public. Yeah.
I'm gonna choose landfill and recycling center.
All right, I will edit that.
It's 6. And so, being you get to choose the last one, and you get to. It's wild, so it doesn't have to be a 3. It can be any. So you can define the object as any one of those 6 things on the job.
On the job. Let's see here. Incendiary dye packs full of red number 9.
Yeah, that's a gold one.
All right. Well, did we do a good enough job of making this like a fiasco? I don't know.
Did we make us 2 related?
I think we're too. I think things are too good.
Yeah.
Incendiary dye packs full of red number 9 and tear gas. I think the one thing, the need. I think maybe I need to adjust the need a little bit. Because I need to get in, right?
Yeah. And we have
I think
regular.
instead it was so one of my choices, and I think I should have chosen the opposite choice, which is needs to get in to the vault with style. I think makes things way more fun.
Okay. And you are the quote-unquote reformed criminal. I'm your parole officer.
Mm-hmm.
Bien's your career criminal. You're the one.
And in order to get into the vault with style, I need to get the incendiary dye packs full of red number 9 and some tear gas. And it has something to do with the landfill and recycling center. All right, so we're going to create some characters attached to these. We have a big pile of intermingled relationships, a dangerous obsession or 2, and some tasty places and things to wrap around them. At some point, you might cry out, "Of course, I'm a librarian who's selling dope to the Board of Aldermen." But it's also possible that your character remains amorphous. Now it's time to get into focus, because leaving things to be fleshed out and play weakens them. Work as a team. Everybody needs to define who they are based on their particular pair of relationships. Quite often, these will be unequal, frightened by differences in power and status. It may make more sense for you to be the drug dealer rather than the guy who also has to be the preacher, or maybe not. Once you've firmed up the situation and everyone agrees it's solid, you're ready to play. You should have a pair of relationships paired with the players to your left and right, some interesting details associated with some of the relationships, and a character that has emerged from the web of information you've gathered as a group. Give your character a name. It's helpful to write it down on the index card. Hold it like a tent in front of you for everyone to see. Feel free to use your relationship cards to add notes, names, and other information you want to keep track of. Put all the dice back in the central pot. Alrighty. So, let's sort of flesh out our characters a little bit. So, reformed criminal and parole officer. John, you're the parole officer. I'm the reformed criminal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give myself a name. All right, he's gonna go by Billy Hijinks Hyman. Heisman.
Thank you.
Put a little quotes around his name there. Oh, I don't know if I can edit.
You can change the Tom that's under your name, since we don't need that anymore, since I have our pictures in our faces.
Anybody else have a name?
I'm going with Uncle Benny.
That's perfect. All right, we've got Uncle Benny. John?
I'm gonna go with
All right, so Uncle Benny, you're a career criminal, right?
Oh yeah.
You're in the crew. You've been in the business for a while. And what is there like one last job?
Oh yeah, it's a big job.
And I'm trying to go straight, but if I'm gonna do one last job, Billy's gonna add a little hijinks to it. And I need some incendiary dye packs full of red number 9 and some tear gas to make things interesting.
And your parole officer, Lenny Sticks.
Yeah, I can't get caught by Lenny.
And
I can't get caught by Lenny because
Lenny and Benny.
Lenny's your son.
and see, the weird thing, because his name is Benny, and it's Benjamin. He really wanted to name me Lenny, but he didn't know that Lenny wasn't not short for Lenjamin.
So he named you Lenjamin?
So it's not Leonard, I'm Lenjamin Sticks.
All right. And we'll figure out what's going to happen with the landfill and recycling center. I think probably that's where the deal's going to go, or where I need to find these incendiary dye packs or something along those lines. But I think we sort of have the things fleshed out a little bit. The setup is over at this point. Act 1 awaits. Once you finish the setup, actual play is structured in 2 acts. These consist of scenes, which are the meat and potatoes of the game, so we'll discuss how these work first before moving on to the overarching structure. You use the rules for scenes during the majority of the game. Scenes exist so we can ask and answer questions, sometimes directly, sometimes not. Each and every one should result in something cool and interesting happening. Your character stories will move forward based on the strange and tragic outcomes of your scenes. When it's your turn, your character's in the spotlight. Choose to establish or resolve the scene. So on your turn, your character is the one who's going to be involved, and you can choose to either establish or resolve. If you're establishing, create a scene. If you are resolving, ask your friends to create a scene for your character. Begin the scene. At some point during the scene, determine the outcome. If you establish, your friends will give you a white or black die, signaling a positive or negative outcome for your character. If you choose to resolve, you pick the die and the outcome. If it's Act 1, hand the die you're given back to another. Hand the die you're given back to another player. If it's Act 2, keep the die you choose. Finish the scene, informed by the color choice. So that's pretty easy. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
So let's just see. Yeah, because all we needed from this were the basic outlines, were those first few things. So now we're sort of ready to get going. So John, do you want to start? Because we'll just keep going straight around like we were doing before.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so we're going to collect all of the dice back up in the center. And I'm just gonna divide them in half. So John, I'm gonna put 2 of yours on one side and 2 on the other. And so these are just gonna be, the black dice are gonna be on the left, the white dice are gonna be on the right. And so basically, you know, good or bad is gonna be black or white for that. As far as, does that make sense?
Except bad or good, because black is bad and white is good.
What's that?
Black is bad and white is good, right?
Yes, definitely. All right. How it works. When it's your scene, your character's in the spotlight. So John, choose either establish or resolve. When your turn rolls around, your first choice is to be is which part of the scene you want to have control over. How it begins or how it ends.
I would like to have control over how it ends.
How it ends. Okay, so you will resolve. We'll skip to that section. If you were resolving, ask your friends to create a scene for your character. So maybe you want more control over your guy's destiny. Maybe you're just out of ideas. Choosing to resolve the scene means you are putting the director's responsibility in the hands of your friends. It's their jobs to make the scene about something you want as something you as a player want or maybe don't want. Rest assured, they will surprise, delight, and horrify you. You can make suggestions, but the composition of the scene, who, what, and where, is out of your hands. Asking to resolve is a signal that you want an obvious conflict. For an example, choosing to resolve a scene, see page 114. But we don't need. All right. So, Bjorn, what kind of scene do we want to have?
Your turn, Tommy.
No, well, it's it's technically it's your turn, so we're gonna decide what the scene's gonna be.
Yeah.
And it has to be between at least, 2 of us. So why don't we start with a scene? It'll be Lenderman and Billy. Meeting, like parole officer meeting parolee. And basically, we're going to begin the scene, and at some point during the scene, determine the outcome. At a minimum, you'll have the outline of a scene, where it takes place, who is there, and what they're doing. You might also have a big conflict in mind, but it's perfectly acceptable to find out what's going on in play as well. You can establish the scene and see where it leads. So, yeah, if it's good or bad, John, you are going to take either a white or black dice about halfway through the scene and decide how this scene's going to end.
All right.
So basically, we'll start with the. Ben, do you think it should just be the 2 of us?
But you mean like you and you?
Yeah,
John?
me and John. Okay.
Yeah.
So Lenderman and Billy, where are we meeting, Ben?
You are meeting at the parole office. You guys are discussing, the terms of the parole and how that's going.
Okay, and let's say, all right, perfect. I think that's good. John, you down with that?
Yeah. We don't use the die for the location. That's just something you can just come up with.
No, I mean, we can use if you want to pull any of those locations and stuff like that from there as we go, we can, but we don't have to use any of it.
Yeah, if we don't have to, then yeah.
We can make it up completely on our own as to what we want it to be.
Tweet. So then yes, we are in the parole.
But at some point, we'll want to we'll want to tie in the landfill and recycling center. You know, like that's somehow going to have to come into things.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll start with us at the parole office. I guess meeting at your desk. Billy's like maybe 35. He's been in and out of jail numerous times. He's trying to make a go of it straight, but they keep enticing him back with more and more money. And Lenny, it's up to you whether or not
Lenny is he's a young new parole officer. He's like he's like 23, 24, and you are his first like
first case.
Yeah, you're his first case, and he's like, it can't fucking go bad, man, because like this is all I got.
Perfect.
I've already failed 2 parolees. Like one died in a river, and the other ended up back in fucking crime, and I can't have that happen to me again, Billy.
And so, are you like would you be what would your title be? Like your rank?
I'm like like junior parole officer, I guess.
Okay, yeah, so it's just officer.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll start the scene. Billy's walking into the parole office.
Lenny's like sweating bricks. He's like, oh boy.
Seeing Lenny behind his desk. Officer Lenny Sticks.
Billy, you're here. Oh my God, Billy. Billy, please take a seat.
You call me in on a Tuesday when I'm right out down on the North Shore with my buds. You know, what is it?
Billy, I need to know that you're looking for work and that you're trying to improve your life, Billy, because last I heard, you've been hanging out with my Uncle Benny, and we both know what my Uncle Benny does, all right?
I mean, all right. I was looking for work, and it did so happen that Benny was there, but those things are unrelated. You see, I was down at the landfill, you know, and I heard that they were looking for work in the maintenance crews. So I was attempting to see if I could, you know, find some sort of listing for a job there. And just so happens, who do I run into? Your Uncle Benny. You know, he happens to have his have a few friends down there.
Well, he's my father. I just call him, you know, everyone calls him Uncle Benny.
Oh, well, I mean,
he's my dad.
He's not your uncle?
He's my father, but I call him everyone calls him, I call him Uncle Benny, but he's my father.
You call your own father Uncle Benny?
It's yeah. You don't call your dad uncle?
Definitely not.
That's
but I mean, then, I that's the thing. So I was looking for work. It's all a big misunderstanding. I don't know. I mean, what do you want? Like some paperwork or something?
Yeah, literally, yes. I want paperwork showing that you're applying for a job.
Okay. You got a piece of paper?
No, like from them, you dummy.
I thought you wanted me just to write you a thing saying I was looking for work.
That's part of the job application. They give you something to give to me.
So how's this going to end, John? Good or bad for Lenny?
For Lenny, I'm going to say...
Because this is your scene, so does it resolve good or bad for Lenny?
I'm going to say because this is the start and this is establishing that you might be going back into crime, it's going to end poorly for Lenny.
Okay, so take a black die and go ahead and pull it over towards yourself.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It doesn't matter the number on it, right?
No, it doesn't. Not at all. The numbers don't matter. All right, so you need paperwork, and you want me to find a job.
Well, I need you to find a job because if you don't, you're going back to jail, and it means I've failed 3 strikes, and I'm out, Billy. I told you about this.
Oh, I get it. Okay. I see, Lenny.
Don't.
So what this is really about is you're trying to save your own skin because you're a hip little scrawny fuck trying to get ahead in the world. And you know what? Your father's got a much straighter head on his shoulders than you do, boy. So yeah, I'll go out there and I'll try to find some work.
My father's a criminal.
Because you were the one who says I need to get back in the business. So
the law is saying that you were in jail. Do you want to go back to jail? Why am I the bad guy here?
See you later, Officer Sticks. I'll make sure I get back to work.
Billy, you're making me take antacids, Billy.
Billy sort of just like, walks out of the walks out of the parole office.
As Lenny takes like a chug of Pepto-Bismol like from the bottle, just like gaga Billy, fuck.
And you hear like the scene here is one of the two of the other parole officers talking. He's like, "Did he just tell that criminal to get back on the job?" All right, scene 1. So I think I'm going to establish for scene 2. So I'm the next one up. So I think it's gonna be a meeting between me and Uncle Benny. It's got to be a meeting between Billy and Uncle Benny.
Yeah, no, now we got this happening.
And the scene is going to be, so it's going to be at Benny's apartment. Benny and Lenny don't live together. Benny's got his own private apartment. And so this is at Benny's apartment, and he's meeting about the job that Benny told him about, or hinted at the landfill the other day when they met. And so then halfway through this scene, you guys get to decide whether this is going to end good or bad for me, Billy, and you'll slide me one of those either white or black dice. Okay, so John, I'll put you in charge of that because it'll be or either one of you actually.
No, I'll be in charge of that one because Bian, you got to act it out.
Yeah.
Or unless Bian has some ideas during it and be like, no, it's definitely got to be black. Like,
so here's the thing. I guess up to Bian or you, Tom. Am I part of this scene as well, or is it just the two of you?
No, it's just the two of us.
Okay. So yeah.
So yeah, if it's anybody's turn and they want to establish, they can involve all three of us or just two. Doesn't matter. So yeah, just Uncle Benny and Billy meeting up later that day. There's
Billy, come in.
Hey, Benny, how's it going?
Hey,
my favorite uncle.
It's going good.
Pats him on the back, gives him like the tight hug.
I'm glad you're out. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
We need to talk. Sit down.
I saw your son this morning.
Oh yeah, how's he doing? He's trying. He's trying.
Straight as an arrow.
He's a good kid. But we need him where he is. We need him to not draw suspicion,
Well, he did tell me to get back to work, so I do like that.
Literally not that way, though.
Yeah. Billy, you've always been good. No, great at stealing people's trash before the trash man gets to them. We made a mint off the recycling business. The terms, the charges, how the materials handled, a mint.
Yeah, there was also all those diamonds that were in there.
Yeah.
That was kind of. All right.
I'm gonna say,
but now the Chinese have moved on.
Go ahead and just slide us the die, John.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it ends well. So if we want to keep like our good die on the right side of our relationship card and our bad die on the left side, so I'm gonna say it ends well for Tommy. The end of the scene.
But now the Chinese have moved in. They've caught on. They're sneaky. They send little old ladies, even equip them with poker sticks and what else? Toy grabbers.
I've seen those armies of ladies out there.
Yeah, it's ingenious.
Yeah. So you're saying they're working for the Zhang Hu?
Yeah. They own the recycling center. So here's the catch. My son, he was good at this when he was a kid, but we can't have him draw any suspicion for the family name. So I need you back in the game, Billy. I see that you're applying for the job at the recycling center because this is perfect. The stars are aligning, so to speak. I need to hide you.
All right, so
all the recycling the Chinese ladies take there, haul it back to me. However you do it is up to you.
So is there like a vault with this stuff?
I don't know. Figure it out. You're good at this stuff.
So maybe some reconnaissance.
Oh, definitely.
All right. Well, I'll head down to the Zhang Hu recycling center. I'll get a job down there, and I'll find out what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Now, Uncle Benny.
What do you need?
What kind of a cut we talking?
What kind of cut do you need?
I don't know. Me and you partners.
Well,
talking maybe, 50-50?
50-50?
This is my last take.
Aluminum can.
This is my last take.
Last take?
I'm getting out. I gotta go straight, man.
You sure you're good at this?
Gotta go straight, Benny.
You know, those Snapple cans, they go for 25 cents.
Yeah, but once we take all that money that they got stored up from that, we'll be good as gold, man.
Tell you what, 55.45. And I'll give you a cut on front for whatever supplies you need.
All right. Deal, Benny.
All right.
We'd like shake hands. Like, all right, well, I'll get back to you in a couple days with, whatever kind of reconnaissance I can do after I get that job down at the landfill. Hopefully that'll get Lenny off my back too.
Good. Glad you're back in the team. We needed
all right,
you.
Benny. Keep your nose clean.
You know it.
And exactly. And Billy's like, Billy will take a bump and then leave. Alrighty. So Bien, it's your turn.
I want to resolve a scene.
All right, so you want to resolve the scene you're in. So I'll come up with a scene. It's you and
so we don't have to. It doesn't have to be the three of us. We can play alternate characters and stuff too.
Okay.
Like we can fill it out with a cast of other people for other things because it's a whole big story that we can write about what's going on here.
So then I think it should be the three of us, but I'm playing the guy that's trying to hire Tom. And Tom's in the interview Bien, you're playing the guy that's trying to hire Tom. Tom's in the interview and I'm the guy.
Oh no, sorry. Uncle Benny needs to be in the scene though.
Oh, Uncle Benny does?
Yeah, because it's Bien's turn.
So it's Benny and I'm the guy hiring Tom and it's Tom and it's Billy. And you're like basically
and it's at the landfill and recycling center.
Yeah. And the landfill
Benny there?
And here's the detail for you, Tom, because you need to get to the vault with style. It's called Vault, Landfill, and Recycling Centers. So you have to get to the vault with style.
I have to get to the vault with style?
You have to become a fashionable garbage man.
So this is no longer a heist.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, I'm the guy that is gonna hire Billy for the heist. Or no, for the wait, no, there's a heist too, right?
So that's the thing is like we need to
establish this fucking heist. Yeah, all right.
So
yeah, enough with the job interview.
Be about Uncle Benny.
Yeah, it should be Uncle Benny drawing up the plans with Billy for the heist, right?
Or it should be. I think it should be Uncle Benny meeting with the Zhang Hu, who's actually setting Billy up.
Okay. And I'll be the Zhang Hu guy.
Yeah, I think. So it'll be. So this is at the landfill and recycling center.
Yeah.
So it'll be let's say it's that evening, like late at night. We're talking like 11:30. And it's a meeting between Uncle Benny and the Zhang Hu family. So it's like it's Jim Zhang Hu. I think we got to do something like that.
No, I got to do that. No, let's do this.
It's Jim Zhang Hu, who's the president and CEO. He's also kind of a mob boss.
And he talks like this: "Is Jim Zhang Hu, leader of Zhang Hu Industries,
and
my
so
illustrious Japanese family."
Is they've made a fortune in the recycling trade, and they have like this they have like a whole bunch of money, essentially, like at the landfill and recycling center in a vault.
Stuck under like a giant pile of garbage.
It could be like it's adjacent to the incinerator or something like that. I don't know.
Right.
You can run with it, but
so you want to resolve it, Ben. So this is the.
But for some reason, we just have to figure out eventually how the incendiary dye packs full of red, of number 9 and the tear gas are gonna play into things. But
yeah. All right.
So Ben, you get to decide whether this is gonna end good or bad for you.
All right.
So yeah, we start the scene 11:30 at night. Scene opens on Uncle Benny sitting across from Zhang Hu, Jim Zhang Hu. They're at a basically they're in like a metal room that's high up above the entire landfill and recycling center area. They're at like a wooden table with a single bulb hanging above it. There's like 3 or 4 Zhang Hu guards standing at the door on the other side.
They're in a shipping container that's
definitely
being held on a crane that's dangling above the landfill and recycling center. Because Jim Zhang Hu don't touch boot in that goddamn recycling center. All right.
Oh, it smells.
It smells like something fierce. All right. And so we're like dangling in this like shipping container, but we're like at this like fancy table with like wine and candles. I'm like, so what do you got for me, baby? Yeah.
Jim, it's good to finally sit down. I respect what you're doing. Was this necessary though?
Look, secrecy is the name of the game, Benny. You know this. This has always been the way we've worked. This is why we succeed for hundreds of years, my Chinese family and I.
Oh, I know. I like the strategies you've been applying recently. Taking in the little ladies. It's clever. They're like chameleons. They just blend right in.
Well, you see, people don't look at the things they want to look at. They look, but they don't look. Man, that's the way people do.
Yeah, they're like taxi drivers, they just blend right in. No offense to them.
All right, so let's cut the fucking shit. I need a man who can, who can run some business for me, if you know what I mean.
Business? What kind of business are you talking?
Well, we're here at the landfill and recycle. Watch it there. Watch the glass. We're again in a dangling shipping container. Here in the landfill and recycling center, we need someone to play some security for us, and we just installed a whole new set of video cameras. And we got everything under tight watch, but we need a guy who can work security for us to make sure nothing sneaky gets in. You know what I mean?
Interesting strategy going to your competitor for a guy, but I think that would build solid trust for us, don't you think?
Well, that's what I was thinking. If we can come to terms with this and make a comrade, well, I just spilled.
Is this ending good or bad for you?
I think it's ending good.
Okay. I'll give you a white die.
Sweet.
If we can make peace with this, then maybe our families can finally come together after hundreds of years of war. And, become a super family of ultra power that will rule the West Coast.
Not a bad idea, Jimmy. Not a bad idea. Monopoly of the recycling business.
It's the way. It's the way to rule the world. I've always told you.
Maybe soon we can take on cardboard and take on Tesla.
Well, hey, how about slow down a second. Let's not get crazy here. But I mean, maybe at least the Western Seaboard recycling centers.
That's the charcuterie.
Yes, of course. It's on the floor.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Well, I know a guy. I got a guy. He's good at what he does, and he's actually really good. He's one of my top dudes. His name's Billy Heisman.
Billy.
Send him your way soon.
Billy High Drinks Heisman. I heard he's got a tricky. He's got a tricky reputation underneath him.
That's what makes him good.
You're telling me I can trust this Billy?
He's got experience. He's he's middle aged. He's in need for a change, and maybe this is exactly what get him there.
Well, I'm trusting you. If anyone tries to disable my video cameras with dye or tear gases of some kind because of the dogs that we have, and make away with the money that's in our vault, well, I would think there might have to be war between our two recycling families. Benjamin, and your son Benjamin.
Hey, you leave Benjamin out of this. He's a good kid. That's why he's
just
not
saying.
following your footsteps.
You know how our families work. I have to kill your children first, and then I kill you.
Well, then nothing has changed after all this, so what is the
Well then, I will hire this Billy and trust that he will not heist me.
Trust there'll be no hijinks.
No hijinks at all from Billy Hijinks Harassment.
Well then.
Because hijinks is not his middle name.
In no way or shape or form.
Well then. To a new future.
You go to clink glasses and the thing swings and you guys like miss it.
Yeah, I go flying through the open door and the scene just ends with me like, ah, shit.
I love that this is a shitty like Airplane the movie.
Yeah.
Heist movie.
Jimmy, how do I get down?
Get the crane!
All right. Scene. I will call it.
As you just drop.
All right. So John, you're up, man. Do you want to resolve or do you want to establish?
I will. I don't know. This is a tough. I'm gonna.
It's fun.
Yeah,
You get to choose what you want to do. You know, like, do you want to be in charge or do you want to just stay along for the ride? I mean, in my mind, I can see a way that this story's going, but
I want to.
but I have my own ideas. So
Yeah, I'm gonna see where you're going with this, Tom. I'm gonna choose to resolve my scene, whatever scene I'm in.
you're gonna resolve.
Yeah,
All right.
but it has to involve Benjamin in some way.
Yeah, so I think that this should be a meeting between Lenny and Uncle Benny. And I think that this should be so John, you get to decide how this scene ends. But this is going to be Uncle Benny's like maybe not last ditch, but like big effort to try to get Lenny involved and have him be sort of the inside man, and have him look the other way on some of the things for basically trying to get Billy to get this job really easily. He's gonna have him. He wants him to look the other way on some of the paperwork that Billy's gonna fill out, because it's definitely not going to be on the up and up as far as his references, this, that, and the other thing. So there's a meeting between Uncle Benny and Lenny, and we'll say that this is. I'm going to use one of the things from the Fiasco thing here. So this is going to be. Where was it? Oh God. At Chicken Hut number 1801. You guys are at a restaurant. You're at the Chicken Hut.
We're at the Chicken Hut.
You Lenderman, you come in, Uncle, I would say Uncle Benny, even though Father Benny to you. He's sitting down already. He already has a plate of chicken, with sides and drink. There is no one sitting across from him in the booth. But you know that he is waiting for you here. Even though you didn't respond to his text message about coming to meet him here. It's 3:45.
Lenny!
Yeah, it's 3:45 in the afternoon. You're yelling for me. The restaurant is completely empty.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're sitting
Except
in
for
the
guy behind the
direct
counter
center.
who first looks over at Benny and then looks directly at you.
And I'm like,
Lenny, over here.
I'm
Come
gonna
see my son.
I'm gonna get a drink real quick. I'm thirsty, Pa.
Yeah,
Can I get a number 12 with
no, we're all on number 12 actually.
side of extra crispy soda pop?
Yep, Christmas on the pop.
All right, that's it. And yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's
And I sit down. So Uncle Benjamin, my father, How are
I
you?
sure wish you would just call me father sometimes.
Well, everyone knows you as Uncle Benny. It would blow my cover if I called you Dad. You know, you're supposed to be Uncle Benny.
Yeah, it was a little weird that your mother called me Uncle Benny as well.
She would often yell your name out in bed as Uncle Benny. I fell asleep to that many times as a child.
She was always strange with names, that one. God bless her soul. I mean, I wanted to name you Lenny, but she went with Lenjamin.
She didn't know that Lenny was usually short for Leonard. It was a hard life that she lived.
She did live a hard life. But God rest her soul.
Yeah, she died in that terrible recycling incident. She got turned into a
Benny
stack
makes
of
the sign of the
newspapers.
cross.
Zhang Hu. Speaking of which, I got a favor to ask of you.
Dad, you know, I don't want to be involved in any of that crazy stuff.
I know you don't. I know you don't. That's why I'm having you help out a fellow friend of yours.
I don't know what you mean.
Billy,
Friend
you got a
who?
job for him.
You got a
Well, he's
job
got
for
a
Billy?
record. I got a job for Billy. I know he's been looking for work.
He has.
Yeah, I've been working with Jimmy Zhang Hu.
I don't know how you met Billy, but you know, if Billy doesn't come through with this, I lose my job, Dad.
That's why we need you to come through with this. You know? Make sure his records are good. Make sure he's got good reference. Too. Just.
So, John, you're going to decide if this ends good or bad for you.
Make sure that he's well off, and I'll make sure you're.
Well, fuck. Okay. This is
Benjamin.
Oh,
Benjamin, my son. This is your uncle. This is your father, Uncle Benny, speaking here.
Yes, Uncle Benny, my father. All right, it's crazy, but I say it's gonna end well. I'll look the other way for now, but if Billy gets caught, I lose my job as a parole officer, and 3 strikes, you're out.
Listen. If you lose your job there, you got a job with me. I'll take care of you.
Father, you do crime. I can't work for you. Your job is literally crime.
If recycling is a crime,
murder's a crime, Dad, and that's really the issue here. But all right. I'll help out Billy. I'll look the other way. I'll write some good references for him. Don't you worry about it. But, again, it's got to go right. This all falls apart, he says cryptically, almost to camera. This all falls apart if this heist don't go well.
Who said anything about a heist?
Nothing. I didn't say anything about a heist.
Order number 12.
Yeah, no, that's my chicken. I'll be right back, Dad. Scene.
Perfect. All right. Let's see. I think I'm going to establish a scene and let you guys tell me how it's going to play out.
Okay.
How it's going to play out for Billy. So this is going to be a meeting between Billy and this will be Billy going for the interview.
Okay. So between Jim and Billy.
Yeah. So Jim or one of the staff. It doesn't have to be Jim specifically. One of the staff members of the Zhang Hu.
How about it's the 2 HR reps who are called Flip and Kip. And it's me, MBN, and we both
Or actually, I'm down with actually. We're gonna do one HR rep and have somebody play all the extraneous characters of like the person in the lobby, buzzing them in, and like all those other things as well. So directing when the scene goes and how it goes. So John, you and I are you're the interviewer. I'm the interviewee.
Okay.
You'll determine how the scene ends for me, whether good or bad. And So that doesn't mean good or bad. Doesn't mean necessarily that I get the job or don't get the job.
Right.
Could be one thing or another. So yeah, we'll start the scene there at the landfill and recycling center. Billy is dressed for work, walking down the halls. Got a hard hat on. Doesn't know why.
Yeah, even though you're like in the corporate office.
From containers.
Yeah. So he walks up. I walk up to the desk. Like, so hey, lady, hey, I'm here for the interview.
Is that?
Hey.
Wait, who's the lady? Am I the lady?
I don't know. He's talking to some receptionist out front.
Okay, so that's you, yeah.
Hey, hey, hi.
Yeah, hey there.
Sorry, it's a little noisy here.
Welcome. Yes, that's what you say when people arrive.
Yes, welcome.
Right.
Who are you and why are you here?
I'm here for the interview.
Interview. Okay, let me see. What's her name?
This is Zhang Hu Landfill and Recycling Center, right?
Yes, I am Flip Zhang Hu, and
right. I'm Billy Heisman.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have a meeting with Jimmy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Jimmy. Okay.
Jimmy, hi. I got a Billy here for you. Yes. All right. Okay. This is going to be amazing for you. You are going to have a once in a lifetime interview experience high up in a shipment container. You ready for this?
Okay. I brought my hard hat, so
good. You're gonna need that.
Well, I will don that.
There's a dangling shipping containers.
Right.
So Billy makes his way down the hall to the open construction site, and boards a shipping container.
No. Yeah, the green one.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Yeah, this one was full of. I
lean out of the container. Over here.
No. I walk up and open the railing, and close it behind me. You sure this is safe?
Absolutely not. It's a legal nightmare. My name is Saul Zhang Hu, part of the Zhang Hu clan.
Can I? I'll grab a seat. Here we go. Okay.
Yes, please sit down.
These are bolted to the floor. Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That seems helpful.
Literally the only way we could survive.
Okay, so do I use the seatbelt here?
It's well, actually, that's gonna be more of a hindrance I found as it squeezes the genitals incredibly.
Why is this a thing?
It is to keep us safe from ne'er-do-wells and eavesdroppers.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Yes.
Very safe. Very
not
safe, but very safe.
But it's illegally safe, but physically insanely dangerous at all moments.
So you do this with every interviewee, huh?
And we do this for every meeting. It takes hours.
Seems like quite the expedient way to do things.
It is not. Let us continue with the interview.
Okay, yeah, it's just trying to be polite.
Thank you, but we don't have time. As you know, it is very dangerous up here.
It takes so long to board these damn things. The amount of power it costs too to operate it on.
We are losing thousands of dollars the longer this interview goes.
This is such a terrible idea.
Why do we do this? Please help me. I have vertigo.
So, you brought me onto this perilous situation because
we heard you came. 1 second. So we were talking and we heard you came well recommended from an Uncle Benjamin.
Yeah. Benny Sticks highly recommended me for a security detail position here.
Yes.
At Zhanghu Landfill and Recycling Center.
Yes, it is. We are looking for a new security officer for a new state-of-the-art security system. That
and is this gonna end well or poorly for me?
Poorly.
Okay, cool.
New state-of-the-art in security system.
Oh, what are you guarding?
We have some new storage facilities in the recycling center that need guarding, and you will be guarding those storage facilities.
Sounds very valuable.
It cannot be referenced as such legally, and I would refrain you from ever using that word again in this conversation, sir.
Great. Okay. Well, well, this sounds good then. This sounds very good. So, I'll be doing security detail.
We just need to accompany, we need to show you the ropes, and, you will be also, alongside you will be several trained dogs, and...
Oh no. Oh,
and
dogs,
also cameras, video cameras that can see through every dye pack of color except for red number 9. It is a flaw in the system.
Do you guys do you stock any red? Not that I would look for it, but is there any red number 9 around just to test that?
There is actually a factory several buildings down that manufacture exclusively red number 9 dye. It is very problematic in our day-to-day.
I have heard that the byproduct of red number 9 is tear gas.
It is, which
when
is
it's created.
Also very useful in disarming dogs.
Well,
so really red number 9 as a thing is the one thing that can bring us down, which is why we need a security guard.
Okay. Will I have anybody monitoring me?
You will have a sign-in sheet and a punch card. And a supervisor who may come at the end of your shift.
And how about a piss test?
Will be pissed.
Remember, the scene ends poorly for me.
Right. I was just thinking the shipping
the guards,
container.
the dogs, the whole thing. The whole thing's been terrible.
We will also require a urine sample. Yes. To check for pregnancies.
Oh. Okay.
You can never be too safe.
You can never be too sure in this economy.
Okay. Well, I'll just need a couple of days' notice if you're gonna test. Just in case.
Well, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow will be your urine test.
Okay. And marijuana's okay?
No. This is the state of Wisconsin.
Right then. Good thing I'm not a doper, right?
No, because if you were, then we would not be able to hire you legally in the state of Wisconsin to work this landfill and recycling center.
Of course. Well, Saul, it has been a pleasure swaying with you and meeting you.
Quite nauseating, is it not?
Yeah. I think I will spend the rest of the day enjoying the security of the land and not moving.
It is quite welcoming. Unfortunately, I myself have 6 more meetings today.
Well, I'll see you Monday.
If I survive the day, yes.
Okay, and should I chat with what's her name on the way out?
Oh, Belinda, yeah. Go talk to her. She'll give you the cup. Bring the piss back in tomorrow, and we'll get your paperwork through. Do you have a parole officer with which we should be submitting paperwork?
Oh, what? Why would I have a parole officer?
Are you a known convict or felon?
Yes, I am, and I do have a parole officer.
She will be giving you paperwork to be giving to your parole officer.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll be meeting with Lenny tomorrow then with the paperwork and the piss test. I mean, no, I'll bring the piss test to you.
Of course. Make sure it is your urine and not that of a pregnant woman.
It will not be a pregnant woman.
Smokes marijuana.
Or my parole officer.
What?
What?
Huh?
All right, well, thank you, and have a great meeting.
I will not. Please leave.
Enjoy all 6 of them. Farewell, Saul. We land on the ground, and I stumble around for 5 minutes. Make my way back in.
Saul's just
Are you
out of the
Belinda?
bag.
Oh, yes, yes. Hi, welcome.
I'm supposed to get my cup from you.
Oh, yeah, give me a second.
And my uniform? Did he say uniform?
Did he say uniform? Saul, did you say uniform?
I did not say uniform.
Your pizza's here. Should I send them up?
I hate you, Belinda. Send the pizza.
All right, give me a second. I gotta look for cups.
Oh, but the Pepto. Ah.
We're out of Pepto.
You know,
All right.
Belinda, if you're looking for new lunch ideas, there's a really great soup restaurant around the corner.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
Yeah, I think Saul would like that a lot.
I'm having trouble finding some cups. Hang on.
Oh, Belinda. Oh.
Okay. This one's a little rusty. I'm not sure what it is. Slightly tinted, but I think we're okay. Here
All
you
right. You didn't get pregnant in this cup, did you?
go. Me? No. No.
You didn't give him the pregnant cup, did you? I don't know
All
why
right.
we don't throw that one out.
And
For safety reasons.
can I
let
get
it
my
go.
vest? Isn't there something about a vest?
Saul, did you say something about a vest?
I did not mention legally any vest during our interview. Oh.
He doesn't sound like he's doing very well.
Oh.
Just bring him the pizza. He'll be fine.
Just bring back
Yeah.
the piss tomorrow
Thanks,
and
Belinda.
you get your vest.
I'll see you on Monday.
All right. Take care. Hope you enjoyed your interview. Give us 5 stars.
End scene. All right. Uncle Benny. What would you like to happen, sir? You want to establish or resolve?
I want to establish.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a scene between. Let's do Uncle Benny and Billy following the interview. You know, just to catch
Or
up.
like a follow-up?
Yeah. It's
All right.
it's been a few days.
Yeah, I'll say Billy's... Do we want to say that Billy's gotten the job?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know
he's
that
done it- All right, yeah. Okay, sounds good. Where's it taking place?
It is going to take place at that restaurant.
All right, back at the Chicken Hut.
At the Chicken Hut.
It is.
All
It
right.
is Benny's main place of business.
This time it's like, it's like 7:35 in the morning.
Hi, welcome to the clucking breakfast.
Billy, over here.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Hey, number. Yeah. Hey, shut up and take my order. Number 5. No fries, hash browns, eggs on the side. I want them up, not over. If they come up, I will send them back.
He will fuck over in the back.
Okay, and I want an orange juice and a coffee, and bring them over to my table over
Orange
there.
juice inside a coffee on
And
top
bring
of
some
the
fucking
table.
refills for Uncle Benny, goddammit.
Refill Uncle Benny. All right.
All right,
Make
here's
sure it's extra large.
your 25 should be enough. Keep the change. Benny, how's it going?
Billy, he gives you a hug. I want to know how you're doing. How have things been these last few days?
Oh man, things have been great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lenny hooked me up. Looks like you got a new Zhang Hu employee right over here. Other
Oh,
side
yeah? Who is that?
You guys, did anybody see what he did here? I want some. Thank you. I was gonna say I want some fucking clapping from some of these fools.
So my son Benjamin, named by his mother.
Yeah. Well, He did. He pulled it through. He actually pulled down his pants for it a little bit too, if you know what I mean. They needed a clean piss test, and he did that for me. It was a very stand-up thing for him to do.
Yeah, he's a good kid. I always knew he was a good kid.
Yeah. I'm very happy that he pulled through, and pulled out, pulled it out, and peed. Basically, that's really what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he doesn't do that too often. I could use the continuing of the family line.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad he's clean. Glad he's not doing coke and
Yeah, exactly. Hey.
Oh well, hey. I mean, it is a little early, and this is a very public place, our Benny.
Okay.
All right. Well, anyway, so I got the job. I did a little reconnaissance.
Ah, good. I was going to ask you about that. Tell me about that.
Yeah. Well, so a couple days in the job, got used to the dogs. Got used to Craig popping by every once in a while.
Dogs. Craig. And recycling?
Yeah. Okay. So, get this. Recycling center is just a cover for the fact.
Take it right there. Order number 12.
Oh,
number
yeah.
12 up here.
I said bring it over here.
Order number 12. Pick up order 12.
I walk over. I grab the food and stuff. I left you 25-cent tip, and you didn't even fucking bring it over.
You offer him the sauce, barbecue, little honey mustard. Give him them sauce. Give him one of everything.
Extra sauce?
Extra sauce.
Give me the sauce. Give me the sauce. Give me the sauce. All right, back to what we were saying. So Benny, you gotta see it's. I mean, they actually recycle things there, but in the same sense, they're using the smell of all the shit cover up the fact that they have a vault filled with lots of money downstairs.
Whoa.
Talking gold bars, doubloons. You ever heard of doubloons? They got them. They got them down there. I seen them, Benny.
They got the birds?
Shut up, dude. We're trying to keep this shit on the down low. God, is this guy listening all the time? Is he an informant or something? Do we got to take him out?
He gets bored. He's okay.
All right, cool. Right, but so here's the deal. They got the dogs. They got the bees. They got the dogs that spit bees. They got the cameras. They got Carl. Carl shows up occasionally. I don't know when that is. Occasionally he shows up. And then I'm like, oh no, here's Carl again. And I'm trying to get a beat on when I can break into this vault. But I think the way to get past it, Carl respects a man who dresses in style.
Ooh.
And here's what I'm thinking.
Respects a man who dresses in style.
So we set him up with a new suit. And we get him fit at the tailor, make sure he's going to be out of town for the day.
Yeah, we got to make sure he's dapper.
And then I need a partner to break into this place. We got to get all suited up with the black suits and stuff, with the headgear and the goggles and the chain things and the lower ourselves down into the vault and everything like that. The whole get up. I'm going to need at least 10 grand in supplies.
10 grand.
And we need to go down to that red dye number 9 factory. I need a bunch of that shit, and I need the tear gas from the place next door.
Man, I thought we were just stealing recycling, but if there's money.
There's money. All right, so Uncle Benny, you need to get all this shit, and then we just got to get Lenny on board to be my accomplice, and we'll be good to go. Lenny's just got to help me get into the vault, and I need to do it with style. It's gonna be my last job.
It is your last job. You got to go with a bang.
He wipes his tear.
You sure it's got to be your last job? You're so good at this.
It's.
Come on, Billy.
Gotta be the last one, man.
Come on. You're so young. You're so young.
You guys see, man. This is it. I need Lenny's help. Him and we're gonna do this thing.
Okay. You know what?
Be real.
You know what? I had a college trust fund set up for Lenny.
No,
he never used it because I never told him. We'll take the money out of that.
We'll buy some gear.
Buy some gear. and I'll try to get him in. If it's your last job,
Going shopping.
it's your last job. He's got to be involved.
It's true. It's true.
He looks up to you.
So is it ending good or bad for
Whose turn? is
John? It's gonna end. This is Uncle Benny.
it? This is Uncle Benny. It's ending well. It's ending well.
So you trust me then?
Billy, that's why I went to you in the first place.
All right. You got a deal. We'll cut it 70-30. This score is going to be big.
It's gonna be big. 70. Oh, how nice of you to take 30 on this. You are such a good. I'm gonna miss you, Billy.
You always been an uncle to me. And at times, even an uncle father.
I know. I'm an uncle to everyone.
You're an uncle father to me as well, Benny.
He like looks over at the guy. Is like, it's true, man. It's true.
Man.
It's
the-
true. It's
you
true.
know.
Me and you, we the same, brother. We the same.
You're all nephews to me.
Except for my son,
And-
who is actually my son.
And we end on chicken eating. So that ends Act 1. It's 11 o'clock. Do you guys want to keep playing?
I'm pooped. Actually, I gotta
Well, we
some
should
work
do the
tomorrow.
tilt at least.
Let's do the tilt.
So we should all have 2 die in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Roll the die in front of you. So just each of us rolls
2d6.
2d6. Decide the first one's going to be black, the second one's going to be white. Being both of yours are white.
Yeah, for me, first one's black, second one's white. 4 and 4, it didn't matter. All right.
Okay, I'm going to consult the tilt table.
7 white for BN.
All right, so beyond 7 white, John, you're what?
4 white, 4 black.
4 white, 4 black. Okay. And then I have more black. So if you have the high number of either color, you'll add a pair of complications. Roll the unused dice in the central pile. So John, can you roll 66 for me?
Yep. Yep. 4 2 4 4 3 6.
Okay.
The fours.
Bing, you have your choice. Both you and I are going to receive 2 complications. We'll just do the complications and then we'll end for the night, and we can come back to this because we'll probably play next week
Yeah, probably because the guys aren't gonna be back.
if you guys are around.
I'll probably be.
Yeah.
All right. So, Bing, you have a 2, a 4, a 3, or a 6 that you can choose from, which means here are the first things. I'll give you the categories first. You can either choose from tragedy, innocence, guilt, or failure. Which one do you want to choose?
Tragedy.
Tragedy. Tragedy is 2. So you have your choice of 4, 3, or 6. So 3 is pain, followed by confusion. This is something that's going to happen to your character. Pain, followed by confusion. Death, right on time. Or death after an unpleasant struggle.
Oh.
Followed by confusion sounds like.
All right, pain followed by confusion. So just write that down on one of the cards somewhere. And so you took 3 and you took 2 out of that. So I only have the option of 4 or 6. And I can only choose 6 once. So 4 is guilt, 6 is failure. Oof. I will go with failure. And so I have to choose 4. Oh no, I don't like 4. All right, then I'm gonna go with guilt, and we're gonna choose greed leads to killing, which is also 4.
And I nothing.
You don't have to have a complication.
Yeah. My neutrality saved me.
All right, let me just type that into my thing. Mine was guilt. What was it again?
Greed leads to killing.
Yeah.
Greed leads to killing.
Does that mean you're gonna kill me? If Benny doesn't
It
die?
probably means that I'm gonna either kill you or kill Uncle Benny. Because what was the thing that you had, Uncle Benny? Did you put it on
He
yours?
had pain leads to confusion.
Yeah, pain leads to confusion. So, I mean, it's very. Greed leads to killing doesn't mean that I'm the one who lives or kills.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
And pain leads to confusion could also mean emotional pain leads to confusion. Or the pain that Uncle Benny delivers, which kills me, leads to confusion.
And that's the greed that leads to killing.
Exactly. So who knows? It could be all sorts
Benny,
of
you
things.
murderer.
But I do like where this story is going.
It's interesting.
So yeah, we'll pick this up next time. This was fun. I'm glad we switched over to Fiasco. This was great.
Sorry I made it so like airplane goofy with my
No, I think it's hilarious.
exposition.
I think it's
that
really
was
fun.
fucking amazing.
And next time we have we want to do some like side quest, something stupid, we'll do the Rick and Morty dungeon delve.
Yeah.
And pick up, I think we should pick up right where we left off too. Next time we have 3 people, and we'll just pick up with the 3 people and having the 2 dead adventurers and having to deal with that.
Yeah, whoever comes will just have to play Jerry the Wizard.
Exactly. That's great.
Yeah.
Whoever
Yeah,
comes
it's just
out,
like you're here you go.
you're Jerry.
It's just like, ugh.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, well, have a good night, gentlemen. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, so wait, we're
Listen
still
to the stream.
streaming,
Oh
so
shit! Oh shit! I'm still on.
Quest hook on, quest hook out in 3, 2, 1. That's goodbye, questers. No one was watching, but night,
Nobody
everyone.
was
Merry
watching
Christmas,
anyway.
Happy Hanukkah, joyous Kwanzaa, happy
Happy
holidays.
Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
We will
It is
be streaming
all of
next
those
week,
things.
so you'll be seeing us before the new year. But happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it is all of those all in one week.
It
It's pretty
is.
great.
Yeah, tonight's the first night of Hanukkah, so Mazel
Chanukah.
Tov and L'chaim.
Yeah, l'chaim.
All right.
All right, later.
Boy.